was Drake,
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with the real. You hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money. Money in the bank. Come on with a dank. Scrolling in the tank. Rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
yeah. I'm okay.
What up, and welcome to World Heavyweights Live on Sports.com. He's joined by Spinmo Rax, Young Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Microwave Nick, Caleb the Explosive. What?
Hello.
So I'm looking huge.
Get over yourself.
I can't look like a fucking unit. And I'm ready for Lions football.
Amen.
Shout out to Chad. Shout out
He's
to
in front row.
Chad, our fearless leader. Yes, he has the front row seats. Gifted them to some of the boys for this week's game. Me, Noah, Neil, Maz. We're going to be front row.
All white guys.
I'm excited. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
Yes, sir. We got
Should be a
Chase in the
great
building as
game,
well.
too.
Shout out to Chase.
A lot of points put up. A lot of trips to that end zone. Hopefully a lot more from Lions than Buccaneers.
We're going to get into it. And it's some of our listeners' favorite topic, but we save them for Fridays and they have like least viewership. Might have to move it up, but by the numbers. We're dropping today.
By the numbers.
Got some interesting stuff today. I think this game is, I guess I finally got to understand the spread a little bit more. Doing a little bit more homework on that stuff. But we got that. Rest in peace, Tua Tagovailoa. No, I'm just kidding. He's all right. But it's a hot conversation right now. I don't want to be like every single sports show, but like, where are you guys at with that one? You guys kind of discussed it when I walked in.
Yeah.
You want him to be done.
I don't think he's going to play another snap this year. Just because, like, if that happens again, like, what is the NFL, like, that looks so bad.
Does it?
Yeah. What does it look good?
It doesn't look good, but it looks like football.
But this is a little bit different, I think. I mean,
it's like, I know everybody's like, you can't let him play again. You can't. He's putting his life on the line every time he steps up.
This real quick. I'm so sorry.
What?
Christian McCaffrey officially put on injury reserve.
Ooh. Whoa.
The great white hope. The white Michael Jordan. How you feeling, Nick?
Wow.
What do you guys do on BDE? What's it called? The Undertaker chime?
Oh, dung.
R.I.P. CMC. Let's go. Dung.
R.I.P. CMC.
R.I.P.
Sorry.
my front left tire, too. Got a flat pulling in today. And
about
horns
to.
down. Pizza. You're welcome.
Shout
Easy.
out.
Pay my debts.
Shout out to the pizza.
Shout out. I'm sorry, carry
Yeah,
on.
no, I was just gonna say, like, people that are like, oh, Tua Tagovailoa is putting his life on the line every time he steps on the football field now. So is literally everybody else who steps on the football field. That is what football is. It is any given play, you can be injured and die. Like you can die. There has been people that have died on the field before. There's been a Lion. There's been Damar Hamlin died on the field and came back. And now he's playing free zombie for the Bills. He's a starter. Like,
His KD ratio is crazy.
KD ratio is insane.
That's a 1-1.
It is 100% Tua's choice. If he wants to play football again, he will be playing against the Titans in 2 weeks. If he doesn't want to play football again, then he doesn't. And it's fine either way. But it's not like, I don't know. When people use the argument that, like, he puts his life on the line every time he steps out there, every other snap he takes, so does everybody else playing football. Like, it's a car accident sport. And unfortunately, these are the results from him. This happens, I guarantee every single NFL game, there is someone who has a concussion. Whether they are taken out of the game or not, there is at least one person who experiences a concussion in every single NFL game of all to ever played. Like, football is a concussion sport. And it sucks. I've had my fair share. Tua's are definitely worse because he seizes up and he is the quarterback and he's the star and there's a lot of lights on it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing against the Titans. I really wouldn't. He already did it once where he came back from getting knocked out. He loves the game, man. And I think saying, like, he can't do it again, it's up to him. It's his decision. If he doesn't want to, more power to him. If he wants to, more power to him. It's his life.
Caleb?
Yeah, I guess that's what it is for me is like the severity of what's been happening with Tua. Like the same thing that happened against the Bengals, when he was on the ground doing those things with his fingers happened again, which is scary.
Mob life.
And I played football, like I get it. It's every time you step on the field, you're kind of risking your life.
And this,
But like
Sorry, I gotta cut you off real quick.
Go ahead.
Xavier D says, Spenny, you're dead wrong on this. He should never be cleared to play again. He will be 100% perfectly fine in a week and a half. There will be no symptoms, no nothing. He'll just be regular Tua Tagovailoa in a week and a half.
I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 weeks last time.
But more susceptible to getting a concussion again. And I think
Everybody's
this one
just
is
as
going to be...
susceptible.
No, because if you get one, you're more susceptible to get it again.
Yeah.
But I think this is just like, from the NFL's perspective, I think that's what you have to worry about here. Like, it is super scary every single time Tua goes down like that. Like, as a fan of the NFL... Like, that is scary, and it's horrible for the NFL to see Tua like that. It's horrible for him and for his longevity as just a human and be able to function. But I think for the NFL as a whole, that's what they're going to probably look at. Because this is an image thing for the NFL. This is, like, the most expensive brand ever is the NFL. They literally have a day, not just a day of the week anymore. They have 3.
Yeah.
And that's what you do. You watch football, and if he goes down on some shit during an actual game where it's not just a spasm, that's what I think they're worried about when it comes to their actual brand, like, as they should be.
That's where I'm at with it, is like you had the entire movie, Will Smith starred in it. I don't even remember what it was called, but I know it just...
Wasn't it just called Concussion?
Yeah, it was just called Concussion, on the CTE stuff. I guess that's... But the NFL also does not give a fuck. Like, they're the same guys that... And I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, because I'm not saying anyone directly anyway, but, like, it's a league full of... some knuckleheads. You got women. I mean, how many car accidents have there been? Nate Wiggins out this week. The guy that we want to draft, the cornerback, due to a car accident. We had the Jalen Carter stuff leading into that. Ray Lewis. I mean, some of the games, like, greatest names, too. Like, there's something behind that. I don't know that they give a fuck enough to where they're going to put his career on pause, but I definitely know they may be willing to have that conversation, because as of now, his contract is guaranteed $167 million. And if you are Tua Tagovailoa and you do care about the 2 kids you have and whatnot, like, that's enough to... open up a restaurant or whatever the hell it may be. Start a podcast.
It's enough to do nothing for the rest of your life.
It really is. Yeah. So, like, it's not definitely on his... It's his decision to make. However, I guarantee there's going to be lots of voices weighing in on not returning for that reason.
ETN here says, Tua is clearly at risk more than others. These concussions aren't just falling out of the sky.
Yeah.
And like I said, it looks worse when it's Tua and because he's throwing up gang signs and he's the star quarterback. But it's not like these are just... regular football plays that result in concussions. Like, if that happened to anybody here, where you get slammed down, like the first one where he was twirled around, slammed down, slammed his head off the turf, you're gonna have a concussion. If you headbutt a dude right in his knee, right in his thigh, you're gonna have a concussion. Like, it's not he's more susceptible. It's just it looks a lot worse. And these aren't like regular football plays that just boom, it's a concussion. That would happen to anybody if they were in that same.
Those are regular football plays. Guys get slammed down like that all the
with
time.
His head bouncing off of
that
doesn't happen all the time. No, it does
Brother,
not. You did not watch that Tua Tagovailoa set.
He is more susceptible to these concussions than anyone else. I think it's the same reason why when he has these concussions, he's the only one throwing up fucking gang signs.
It's because it's like
he is 100% more susceptible than your average guy.
Not every quarterback, when they're scrambling for 5, goes like this and headbutts a dude right in the dick. That's not just a regular football play that happens.
That one, no, dude. Those are regular ass football plays.
No, they're not. They truly are. They are brain trauma causing plays.
They are, but not everybody goes unconscious when it happens.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that he is more susceptible. That's what I said. It's obviously worse for him.
I literally said that.
I
said it looks worse because he goes.
No, but you said he's not more susceptible. He is more susceptible.
I don't think he is.
His body literally reacts differently than anybody we've ever seen. That's why this is like a conversation. And the crazy part too is that it's happened on national television twice now.
I think it could happen to Chris. I think it would happen to me if we were all in that same exact spot. Did that same exact thing, we would all be concussed. So I don't like to say he's more susceptible.
He is more susceptible.
It just looks a lot worse.
Like when has anybody name somebody else that you saw out there with that concussion?
What Tua did last game and not get a concussion?
It's possible, yes. He is 100% statistically more susceptible. And then, as a matter of fact, you have two examples of him literally doing this shit. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that looks worse.
There's something. He's out, everybody's body's wired differently, and he's obviously got something in his brain that it's a shut-off button, alert button. Anytime he's made any type of contact with his spine or whatever it may be, I'm not a fucking doctor. Yeah. Whether it's a spinal cord or whatever the hell it may be, it's something is different with him. 110%. Those plays happen a lot more often than you're, I guess, trying to say right now. The guys get slammed a lot.
Not like that though. Not like that. Like I'm
the
saying,
one- I disagree
those were
wholeheartedly.
trauma right on his helmet. If that's going to happen to the majority of people will get concussions from that. But his look a lot worse. That's what I'm saying.
It's like the UFC where some guys is more chinny. You know, some guys that it's hard as fuck to knock them out.
Yeah.
Some guys, you touch them, lights out. Everyone's different. He is unfortunately not built for NFL football.
Like I say, I'm not saying that his weren't bad or anything like that. They were bad concussions for sure. But I would get a concussion if I did that. You would get a concussion if you were thrown down by a grown man and your head bounces off of the turf.
Concussions, more likely, yes. But
Exactly.
this
That's what I was
stage
saying.
of it, no.
You never know. That happened to me. I was seizing on the sideline before.
Okay, you're 27 now?
Yeah.
How many times have we seen this shit?
I did that twice in my life.
Well, I'm talking about watching on TV.
Oh, I don't know.
Not
I've
often.
personally done it twice.
Yeah, he's got something, you got something. You both are just little bitches. No, no, just some people's bodies are different, man.
Like I said, the more susceptible because of the hits, I don't agree with.
But that's like a
it's
fact,
definitely
though.
a worse thing.
That's like a fact of concussions.
Yeah, but like I said, just watching that play, if anybody did that, they would be concussed.
That's why they say like when you're fighting and stuff like that, like so after you get knocked out a few times, you go to sleep quicker because your brain's like in fight or flight safety mode, just fucking shut down. Well, you're gonna say something. I apologize.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say like I think the one yesterday was odd because that kind of felt like a regular football play to me, and then he went down and did all that stuff.
He went straight at his dick with his helmet.
That dude, but like that happens. But like the other ones, like against the Bengals when he got thrown to the ground.
Tamar's
that's
the
not
victim here.
Yeah, that's not a regular football play. Like when you actually get ragdolled and the first thing that hits the ground is your helmet. That rarely happens.
The Bengals one,
Dude,
I see that hit often. I saw Ndamukong Suh do that to Jay Cutler multiple times.
Dude, that one was crazy. That one doesn't happen.
That one happens.
Dude, the first thing that hit the ground was his head.
That happens all the fucking time.
It happens probably
And you know what
twice a year.
happens to those
That
guys?
is
And you
no
know what
way.
happens to-
Dude,
and you know what
Did you
happens
not
to
watch
those guys?
Ndamukong Suh's
They get
career and the way he
concussed.
ragged down
Dude,
quarterbacks? What are we doing right now?
And
Dude,
just
it does-
slamming
so you're
them
saying-
right on their helmet?
Yeah, so you're
Brother.
saying that happens once a game?
No, I'm not saying that.
Then it doesn't happen regularly.
It happens regularly. I'm saying it happens more often than you guys try to make. You saying twice a year? No, it happens more than that.
Dude, that hit, the minute you saw it, you're like, all right, something's up, even before he started doing all that stuff. That was a crazy hit against the Bengals. The one yesterday, that kind of looked like a regular football play. Yeah, hit his head.
Yeah,
hit
yesterday
his
looked like a
head.
regular football play.
And
The Bengals one
that's
looked like a
kinda-
regular football play,
And that's
too.
kind of why I'm agreeing with you real quick is like, yeah, like that looked like a regular football play, and we saw what happened to him after. I think it is look, I'm no doctor, but I think, like you said, it is a
Not a
fact that you're
doctor.
more susceptible to concussions, like after, you get your first one.
And if he gets, we talked about this on BDE, if he gets cleared by a doctor and he wants to play and the
can play.
NFL tells him he can't, I would sue the fuck out
Yeah,
of
no,
NFL.
yeah.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
get more than
Shit out of
167
NFL.
million. Yeah.
I'm coming for it all.
But that's what I'm saying. I think the NFL, because here's the situation. I mean, they're I don't want to call them dirty. They're kind of dirty.
They're very dirty.
Like the Colin Kaepernick stuff. Remember,
They're sleazy, bro.
he sued them, and then they got settled in court, and there was a non-disclosure, something signed where he couldn't say nothing because he never said what the result was. But he went away. All that shit went away. Kept trying out for teams, but all other shit went away about them being, unfairly represented or whatever else. Yeah, I think the NFL is going to come to Tua because both times happened on national television, which is like the worst look for them. I guess not national because they have these whack-ass paywalls and Sunday Ticket. That's another story. But regardless, it was nationally broadcasted enough to where the NFL might come to him and be like, look, we'll guarantee this whole contract. Just stay away.
Yeah, I mean,
But maybe he comes back. It's
I
up
wouldn't
to
be
him.
surprised.
Totally up to him. Take the money though. He kind of mids anyway.
Thank God he got the guaranteed contract.
I hate that if it is his last game, it was a shitter.
Yep.
Absolute stink.
Dude, it was
Three picks.
terrible. It was terrible.
1 for 6.
Real quick,
I
that
think
drive
he'll be
before the
back
half
against
was
the
the worst
Titans.
drive I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The drive before the half, what are you doing, McDaniel? Go get a touchdown.
Yeah.
The Bills get the ball at half. You're down 2 scores.
They're scared.
Go get a touchdown. What was that? It was crazy.
That was weird. I'll tell you guys, Mark White, if you are Tua Tagovailoa, and you get that money, and you like to move into beautiful Birmingham, Bloomfield Hills, or wherever the hell it may be, just make sure you call my guy Mark White, 248-290-8242. Visit markwhitesales.com. Save up to $5,000 on your closing costs. That's 248-290-8242. Visit markwhitesales.com.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
At Planet Fitness, you can get everything you need for just $1 down.
Try out Planet Fitness and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Hey, y'all better get on these free fitness training sessions from Planet Fitness.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home?
Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
Join Planet Fitness today and get everything you need for just $1 down. $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends Thursday, July 18th.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Ham for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
If I told you you could place any bet up to $1,000 and if you lose, you get the money back, would you think I'm crazy? Scan the QR code or enter the code Woodward1000. And if your first bet doesn't hit, you'll get the deposit back up to $1,000. That's right, I said up to $1,000 back just for giving it a shot. Minimum bet is just $20. Download the Caesar Sportsbook app today, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. Use the code Woodward1000 or scan the QR code on the screen. And attention, sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insight with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join Dr. Pierce every Tuesday during Big D Energy and Thursdays during Ermanni and Edwards, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts. Dr. Jeff Pierce is here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. For more information, visit MichiganSportsandSpine.com or call 248-426-9944.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live, WorldSports.com. I'm joined by Spinmo Rax, Chris, Nicholas Kohloff.
Let's go.
We got Caleb in the building. I was thinking, Spinny's fighting so hard for this, for himself. This is a backstory behind.
Yeah.
No,
He's
it
like,
will be
we
fine.
can survive these things.
I'm not saying that's
Spinny's
not
got
what
6
you
or
guys
7
are taking
himself.
what I'm saying out of context. It's the susceptible part of these hits. Like, if anyone was in that hit, they would have got a concussion.
I don't agree.
It's not, he didn't just get a concussion because he's already had one. That was a trauma-causing hit.
Yeah, that's true, but he's had 3 of them now. That's why. That's
Yeah, they
what
add
I'm
up.
saying.
They definitely add up, but I'm just saying, it's not like he only got that concussion because he's Tua.
Well,
if that was Ryan Tannehill in that same exact play, he would have had a concussion too.
What about this?
He might not have passed out.
Yeah, I was going to say the severity of
Severity,
it, though.
yeah, is a factor, but
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying.
Um,
It definitely sucks. Been there.
yeah.
Had
Not
my
cool.
shoulder pads cut off before.
Yeah, that's scary, actually.
Taken on an ambulance.
He's
Preach.
built differently.
Definitely
I
had
don't
a
know if he's
couple.
built for NFL football.
Not fun.
Yeah, and that's what it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you said, like when fighters get chinny,
Time to hang it up.
it's time to hang it up for sure.
And he's like, I mean, obviously you're not UFC fans. We know they're grossly underpaid. This guy's got 167
Yeah, he's
guaranteed
got plenty of money.
to walk away. But if I am him, I am trying to come back because I know they will offer bigger
And
bags.
see, I agree with what Wilson said. There are levels of concussions. They're not all equal. His are especially bad. Yes.
Yeah.
I never disagreed with that. I for sure said his were worse.
That's fair. All right. Speaking of injuries, lay them on us, Chris.
All right, who's you on first?
I guess we'll start with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Start with the ops?
We'll go there. We'll start with the ops because I was on that show last night. Also got a clip from that show to play for you guys. Lions fans are going to eat that up. But, yeah, I was on last night, and they were concerned about that name at the very tippy top of the list, the right tackle.
Ooh.
I wasn't even aware of this.
Ooh.
Is officially out for this
Shout out Gunga.
matchup
Take your pants
against
off.
the Detroit Lions. Obviously, we talked about these secondary guys are going to be out. Good for us, good for us, good for us. And the tackle being out is still good for us. However, the guy that might be facing them, throw ours up.
Oh, yep.
This is Luka Decky, by the way. They're starting right tackle.
Luka Decky.
Luka Decky. Kalijah Kancey out. That's actually fucking huge. Maybe I should explain
Yeah,
that one.
Kalijah
That's
Kancey, Antoine Winfield. We knew that
huge for the
already.
Detroit Lions. But the guy that would typically be facing him, Marcus Davenport, listed as doubtful
The hell, man.
with the groin.
Don't like to see that. Love to see Kirby Jamison and Pat all got full practices.
Yes.
So those guys are a go, barring something terrible. So, but yeah, the Davenport one you don't like to see. I'm hoping he plays. That would be cool. Love to see that. But you've got depth on defensive line this year. You've got Levi Onwuzurike you could put out there. You've got Pascal you could put out there. Hopefully, James Houston will not be a healthy scratch if Marcus Davenport cannot play. I will tell you that right now. So, yes, Davenport is the best out of all 4 of those guys, I would say. But I'm not freaking out about it. I think you still got enough pass rush to get it done.
Yeah, we're a good team. Like, we are properly built everywhere. We're like Beth out there as a football team. Like, we got it all. But the thing is,
you know what?
I liked what I saw out of Marcus
I liked what I saw out of him a lot.
Man.
I did.
Well, he matched, according to, I guess, Next Gen Stats, he had the same amount of pressure as Aiden Hudson in that game.
Yeah.
You saw him affecting it. You see that their starting tackle is out. I want him to be active for this one. I want to guarantee the W. I just want to feel more safe in it. This is the one signing that I know I was. I don't remember your initial take on it, but I was like, yeah. Because of the injury history.
Injury history is the thing.
It's real, I guess. Because holy hell. This is going to be a roller coaster of an experience, but
some people are just more injury prone than others, and sometimes it's your brain, I guess.
Yeah,
and I personally hate it. Because I know we have a lot of depth on the defensive line now, but dude, that was the one thing we just kept saying. If this guy can stay healthy, he's a good football player.
Yes.
It's week 2 and he's already doubtful.
So you got to have a sack this first game.
And he looked. The bull rush was as advertised.
It was.
And we need to see that. And I don't know. It does make me angry. I know injuries happen, but it makes me angry. And I didn't want to see him on this injury report, especially doubtful.
Yeah, and that's what I love about this. Like, the silver lining in this, obviously you don't love Davenport being out, but the silver lining in this is going to give James Houston an opportunity to force this Lions coaching staff, like, to play him.
That's kind of what happened last year, or 2 years ago.
And that's exactly what he needs. I mean, that's how he shined. That's a great point. That's how he shined 2 years ago, and this is his opportunity to play so damn good that you have no choice but to play him, but to find rotational spots for him. So that is the beauty of it, because we all projected. I mean, there was times in the offseason where we were talking this guy could have 10 sacks if he gets enough reps. Like, we've talked about this guy highly as an impact player. And so this is his opportunity to show out and make it undeniable. I think I compared it to the Bugs situation last year. And what Bugs didn't do in his games last year was make it undeniable that he has to play. There was a lot of games where he played and he wasn't as impactful as he was the previous season. James Houston has to be impactful when he plays today. When he plays Sunday, I should say.
Yeah. The name I want to bring up in all of it, Levi.
Yep.
I think Levi's going to be the name. You look at the way they tailored this defensive line with Marcus Davenport, the drafting of Levi Onwuzurike, and I guess you can't really say what he was projected to be because we didn't get to see much of him, but the fact they haven't played on the outside, the fact that you look at Davenport, he's much more of a bull rusher, power rusher, and then they didn't even have Houston active last week as that finesse guy. I feel like Levi's going to be the one they're leaning on. Josh Pascal going to be the guy they're leaning on. And I fully expect, as much as I want to see Marcus Davenport out there, I fully expect Levi to produce to some level.
Yeah, without Marcus Davenport out there, Levi is the guy that's going to be starting in that role, I would assume. So you'd like to see him show that what people were saying about him, what the coaching staff was saying about him, all of that stuff is real. It is. We saw it in week 1 at a limited capacity where he got to half a sack as well. So I'd like to see more of that. I do wholeheartedly agree with Chris, though, because this is kind of what James Houston did his first year, where he was kind of given an opportunity because of injury, and he's put in there, and they can't take him off the field. And this coaching staff seems a little hesitant to put him in there, probably for the same reasons, because he doesn't play the run well, and he really is only that one-trick pony. But when that trick's working, when you flipping that trick, you're valuable for this team because you're sacking the quarterback. So if he goes out there and he sacks the quarterback, you can't take him out of the game plan the next week. And if he sacks the quarterback, and that was what it was week 1. So he got a sack. They're like, oh, awesome. They put him in the next week. He gets another sack. Like, we can't take this guy off the squad. So this is an important game for him for sure if Davenport is out.
Yeah, to that point, I wish James Houston, and yes, Levi Onwuzurike, I think this is going to be a huge week for him if Davenport's out. But to James Houston, I wish he would have made this Lions staff play him without injury. Like him coming in, having a good camp, and then having a good preseason, and then not being a healthy scratch week 1. That's what I would have liked to see. But I think D-Mac said it a couple weeks ago, which was a really good point. He might just be a gamer. He might be someone that just stinks in practice and stinks in like things that really don't matter, and then gets in the game and balls out. That's what I really want to see out of James Houston. And then if he has a good game this week, if Davenport's out, he's never going to be a healthy scratch again. That's what I'm hoping happens for James Houston.
Yeah, I hope you see him. I hope you see him just because we know what he can produce. Nick, I guess I don't hear you speak on that because that's your guy.
This coaching staff does not want to give Houston the snaps. They want him to be versatile, and he's not. And I think this starting spot where Davenport would be, goes to Levi Onwuzurike. He lines up next to Aleem, Reeder, and Hutch. And that's how your starting four is going to look in this game. They've talked about Levi all off season. Who have they not talked about in a positive light? James Houston. They have faith in Levi Onwuzurike. He's healthy. He had a good week 1. This is where we really get to see where he's made of, being on the outside now, not getting pressure up the interior with Reeder back. All the same things that we said about Reeder helping out everybody else. He can help out Levi in a big way in this game. I think that's who benefits the most with this injury to Davenport is going to be Levi. You're going to see him really excel in this game, and I wouldn't be surprised, even if James Houston is playing, to get maybe less than like 10-ish snaps.
When it comes to Levi, I have faith that he'll be able to set the edge, play the run, and even maybe get the quarterback a little bit. I don't, the consistency, and again, it could have been because of the injury to their tackle positions, the suspension to their tackle positions with the Rams, but the consistency of bull rushes and pressure that Davenport was laying on the Rams last week, it's somebody you want to see. But again, in context, it was their backups, so who's to say he's going to do that consistently? Although, I pulled that video the other day from, I don't know if you saw it when I put it on Twitter. The Rams just fucking pushed the tackle right in the Ryan Tannehill for a sack. Like, you're a dog, man. He just, everybody's body differently, like we've been saying.
Also, I don't want to gloss over the fact that 2 of their 4 top guys on defense, one obviously in Kancey and one in Winfield, like that is a massive hit to this Bucs defense who, obviously is decent, but without those 2 guys and with the Lions not firing on all cylinders week 1 and all of that rust that knocked off of them, these guys are going to throw on a fireworks show in Ford Field. Get ready for it. Spenny will be there, row 2.
Row 1.
Row 1.
Oh, shit.
Row 1 in the end zone.
What?
Yeah. Right in the end zone.
We're taking the over.
He's going to be picking up Monty like Gibbs got last year with the girl. Taking him home.
Lions, if any Lions are listening to this, come find me in the end zone.
Come to Papa.
Come to Papa. He's got...
Broadcaster 6.
I'll throw Maz over the
Broadcaster
wall.
6.
I'll throw Maz over the wall, and you can sit in the seat. No, it's gonna be a good time. We're hitting second best before we go down there.
Shout out.
And then me and Noah at least are gonna walk to the Ford Field because it's like right down the street.
There's a guy named Will. He drives a cart. $5 if there's a driver there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we get
Find
way
Will.
seeing when it's cold out.
I think Will's in Eastern Market.
Will's in Eastern Market, yeah.
Yeah.
We trotting around
Used to be our guy.
Yeah, he's a goat.
Shout out Will.
Shout out Will.
Clyde Cansey, huge for the Detroit Lions, though. That's the guy who...
And speaking of before the Lions game, where are we going to be, Nick?
We are going to be at the best bar in Detroit. It's second best. Actually, one sec. We got Woodward and Maine first. Woodward and Maine on game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine with insights from Detroit sports media legend Terry Foster and rising star Matt Broder every Sunday, 8 to 9 a.m. Woodward and Maine. And after that, make sure you check out the New Holland Brewing Company Lions pregame show. Where is it? Second best bar in Detroit. It's 42 Watson Street. This Sunday, 10 a.m. to noon on Woodward Sports. It's with Neil Rule and Sean Belegian, gearing you guys up, getting ready for game day. It's at second best bar in Detroit, 10 a.m. Be there. Party with Spenny. Let's go.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
So just to get the heated steering wheel, I also had the spring for the bigger rims.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Those upgrades will cost you an arm and a leg every time.
Hey, new car crew, how'd it go this weekend? I got a great deal on mine.
How?
I went to Randy Wise, not those other guys. They got me in a great new ride, and they didn't break my budget. Hey, could you pass me the sugar?
How?
Never mind.
He made the wise choice.
Yep.
Make the wise choice at randywisechevy.com.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Since 1996, Feldman Automotive has been driven to provide a fast, convenient, and first-class car buying experience called the Feldman Advantage. With 18 locations, there's a Feldman dealership in your backyard. Visit FeldmanAuto.com to find the location nearest you. And catch Woodward Sports Network live from Feldman Chevrolet of Novi every other Monday. Feldman Chevrolet, Detroit's #1 Chevy dealer.
Have you seen
My
Hoodwinked?
car?
Hoodwinked?
I feel like I have.
It's an animated
with
movie.
the crazy-ass rabbit.
It's dude, a fantastic old animated comedy movie. But Nick reminded me there's a goat in it and he sings everything he says. And the way Nick started it, he's like,
It reminded me of
Hoodwinked is a good movie.
Great movie.
It reminded me
I haven't seen it in a while.
of the South Park movie. Well, Cosmos, a big fat bitch, the biggest bitch in the whole world. Hit the like buttons. Be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream on me. My guys from Morax, Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, aka Microwave Nick, Caleb the Explosive. We got Chase chilling in the background as well. The Clyde's cancer stuff. I wanted to touch on it before we went to break, just because people keep asking. I guess people are rolling in while we're live here. He is out.
He is
officially out, and that is huge for the Detroit Lions.
Cansey's out.
Yes.
Winfield's out. We already knew that. They're starting right tackle.
Decky
is going to be out. And who else was it? One of their, Josh Hayes, kind of a backup cornerback for them, is out. So their secondary is pretty thin.
Yeah, it is.
2 pieces of their secondary of their rotation gone. And so expect Jared Goff to tear them up. Wait till by the numbers. 'Cause I got a couple more numbers to support the fact
I do
that
too.
Jared Goff's going to tear them up.
Let's go.
So many numbers.
So many numbers. Buy those numbers. Yeah, I like the situation we're in. I like how we match up against this team.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Again, shout out to Chad for giving me a ticket,
Yeah,
front row.
shout out.
He gave me. This is the second time I've been able to sit in these seats for a regular season game, because the first one
that's
was
right,
when I
you missed the Christmas party.
the Christmas party one year, because I was doing Dr. Pierce's show.
So you've had the game day experience in them.
Yeah.
How
So
is it?
he gave me
1 out of 10.
It was a 10.
Yeah.
It was the first game the Lions won with Jared Goff as the quarterback against the Vikings.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
in Ford Field. It was awesome. That walk-off touchdown, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Locking them for a win right now.
Yeah. I'm so excited, man.
I
I took my dad that time.
Shout out to Hefe.
Chad gave me 2, and I took my dad.
A hell of a weekend for you.
This weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 2 great weekends.
Wait,
in a
what's
row.
Saturday? What are you doing Saturday?
Saturday, I'm going to meet my new nephew, Asher Pastoria.
Shout out.
Excited to meet him. And, yeah. And UFC. UFC Saturday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Good
I don't know what I'm
card.
doing for that yet.
Speaking of which, tune in later. We are going to have the one, the only Cristiano Rule on the show as a guest picker for UFC.
Yes, sir. All right. So Gadecki, the starting right tackle, is out. However, before that news, although they were informed this guy was hurt, I was on the Loose Cannons podcast last night, and Chris rolled.
You want me to 3-cam it so you can react to it? Or?
You can do it.
All right,
roll the tape.
All right, I'll just
I had
play
this
it.
to say.
I'll play it.
Gonna be a
What I
shootout
do
game.
believe though is you guys have those weapons that Baker and Liam Combs going to love to use, and we're I no offense, but we're shutting down the run. There's no way in hell Bucky Irving and no disrespect, Rashad White are running the football on this Detroit Lions defense. There's only been one running back to go for 100 yards on us since 2022. Like we got that part down. When you guys throw that ball, what I'm looking for is our defense to capitalize. The Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, maybe a little Carlton Davis. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a gentleman's bet with you, and I will ship.
One.
I will ship you. I'm on this show. 98 people watch, more than that, but whatever. But I'm gonna make a gentleman's bet. Not even a gentleman. I'm making a straight up bet with you, Easy. I like you, but we at some point we got to put our dicks on the table here and just show who's got a bigger. So whatever you decide, sir, I'll ship you. Maybe we'll ship you a Cuban sandwich. We'll figure it out, Easy. You know what I mean? I don't know what Detroit has to offer. Not much besides.
We can do
some Cuban cigar.
No, we'll send you a 24 pack of water.
No, I want Sammer's clones. You guys are hyped up the clone.
That cologne is different. That cologne is different. But listen, here's my bet.
I can't give that to you just from a cultural standpoint. Like, it's not allowed. It's like
I'm brown. We're both brown.
You are not. You're not Arab. I'm sorry. This
You're
only
giving
lives.
me one. I'm pretty sure you thought I was Chaldean last time.
No, I didn't. I knew you're not Arab because you didn't know what I was talking about when I mentioned falafel. All right, so
can I get to my bet?
Fluff
Yeah,
is
go
good.
ahead. Don't ship on my cologne, whatever you do. Go ahead.
Dick on the table.
My boy Don can get you some of that cologne.
I want to see the cologne.
Maybe not individually, but the Bucks will rush for over 100 yards combined.
There's no way, bro. You guys can't even run the ball.
Combined.
That's where you're wrong.
You're not the same offense, Easy. It's not the same team, baby.
What are we betting? Can you, the cologne, jersey? You want jersey bet?
You're not getting a cologne. No way you're getting a cologne.
100. Listen, 100. There is no fucking way on God's green earth that this team, of all teams, are rushing for 100 yards on the Detroit Lions. I have numbers backing this up, but I gotta say for by the numbers. But I just want you guys to see it yourselves. This shit's fucking crazy. This is one of the best run defense for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I got one for you. They rushed for only 12 more yards than what your bet is. They rushed for 112 yards against the shitty, poopy Washington Commanders.
Come on.
If you think that they're going to rush up, those cologne fumes are getting to your head, Sammer. If you think they're going to rush for 100 yards on what was the second best rush defense in the NFL last year, adding one of the premier run stuffers in the NFL in DJ Reader in our house, wearing the black uniforms, you're smoking something. You could barely break 100 against the shitty, poopy Commanders.
It's insane.
You think you're going to do it against the Lions? Come on, baby. What are we doing? Kyron Williams couldn't do it. You think Rachaad White will? Nah. I like Rachaad White. He's a good pass-catching back.
Yes.
Not a great runner.
No.
The Lions make good running backs look stupid. Rachaad White under 25 yards rushing.
Whoa. That's steep.
Whoa.
I'm telling you.
What are you
That's
betting
steep,
on
my
that?
boy.
I'm telling you.
What are you betting on
He
that?
did have 26 last year in the regular season game.
He had 26 in
Yeah,
the regular
26,
season
25,
game
yeah.
without DJ Reader. He's going to get stopped in the backfield a couple times. They're going to abandon it completely.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm saving it for by the numbers, but there's just no fucking way. That shit blew my mind. They said that. They did not run the ball well at all last year.
They didn't run it well against the Commanders.
Yeah. They averaged like 3.7 yards per carry against the Commanders. It's insane.
We're going to grind them out. They might not have the ball long enough to run for 100 because David Montgomery's going to be running for 200 yards.
My God.
Do any of you guys have their rushing total from last year? Is that one of yours?
What do you say?
I don't want to steal your the number.
No.
89 yards.
Dang it. I did.
Fuck, my bad, Caleb.
No, you're good.
Jesus. 89 yards! With the addition of DJ Reader, they sound so confident. It was like when Samir came on the show. It got me fired up thinking we are just going to run through these Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the team and the fans.
Yeah.
These guys are so confident right now. For what reason? Spencer's been saying that all damn week. The shitty, poopy Commanders.
Yes.
They're
Yeah,
horrible.
dude.
You got the biggest head for that reason.
You think they won the Super Bowl or
I
something.
know. The Eagles were going through one of the biggest downfalls I've seen in modern NFL history.
They were falling apart.
They were falling apart. That's who you beat in the playoffs. You come into Ford Field, you lost. You lost in the regular season at home. I was there. Talked to J-Mo and Craig Reynolds. These guys are so confident, and it's pissing me off. I can't wait to just absolutely destroy the Buccaneers on Sunday.
DJ Reader versus a rookie center.
Yep.
Frank Ragnow not having to worry about Kalaji Kancey so he can just focus on Vita Vea. We are going to dominate the line of scrimmage against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's not going to be like against the Rams where it was like a little sporadic here or there. They kind of got away. We are going to dominate the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We are bigger, we are more experienced, and we are better.
Younger names, not well-known names, but the Rams kind of decorated all across the defensive line.
Yes, they did.
These guys are really just top-heavy. We got Yaya Diaby, who's on his way up still, and then you got Vita Vea. After that, I'm sorry if it's disrespectful. I struggle to find the guy who's going to stop the run on our side. But just them running the ball, them saying that, I thought I'd bring it onto our show because I thought you guys get a kick out of it. It was fucking hilarious.
I love those guys.
I love those guys.
Shout out to them. They're great.
And the bet ended up being for one of their hats. They have a hat sponsor.
Yeah, he said a Detroit fuck joins the show was on the
yeah,
thing.
I didn't even peep that.
That was funny
until you just said that.
Yeah, those guys are awesome.
Let's go to break. When we come back, let's do by the numbers. So I'm ready for it. I want to get to it. There's some stuff I could have dropped right there, but we'll wait.
Tell them what their run game needs, Easy.
They need some insurance. You need some insurance. You're going against a disassembly line in Detroit here. You guys are going to get hurt. Your backup's going to need a backup. Hit up my guy, Mark. That's 313-530-1698. Or contact him directly via email, mark@swissins.com. At Swiss Insurance Group. It costs nothing to make sure you guys are sure with the best. 313-530-1698. It's Mark with Swiss Insurance.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Randy Wise, guys. Sorry, we were having a conversation before. Randy Wise, Automotive Team, Celebrity Golf Tour. Scan the QR code or visit woodwardsports.com for your opportunity to join the foursome of a lifetime. It's Darren McCarty, possibly Calvin Johnson, Braylon Edwards, and the Woodward Sports infamous Tim McCullum. Scan the QR code or visit woodwardsports.com for your opportunity to join the Randy Wise Automotive Team Celebrity Golf Tour.
Phil, Kurt Steele does have a great Lions hat. Shout out to Kurt Steele. He's the man.
Shout out to Kurt Steele. That's such a random poll there, but Kurt Steele's the man.
Phil said it in the chat. James says womp 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 womp
womp.
I need it. Top 5 fluid.
Womp womp.
Are you saying like
womp.
womp womp womp? Are those the womps you're talking about? Or are you talking about womp 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 womp?
That see? So he said on Twitter. I
Talking
tagged
about
you
the
in it.
remote womps.
Yes, because I thought he was talking about womp 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 womp. Yeah,
Okay,
womp.
yeah.
Womp womp womp
womp.
womp womp womp.
Yeah.
Womp.
No,
all right.
Noah's gonna clip that and make something stupid out of it. I already
For
know.
sure
He's
is.
back there like, yes.
All right. And now it's time for By the Numbers.
By the numbers.
By the numbers.
By the numbers.
Vinny, I'm starting it off right.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll do the Russian defense one. How about that?
Okay.
My number, 629. 629. You know what that is, Vinny? 629 days since an NFL running back has run for over 100 yards or even 100 yards on this Detroit Lions defense. 629 days.
How many?
By the numbers. 629 days it's been since an NFL running back has run for over 100 yards on this Detroit Lions defense. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will not be the ones to do that. There's names on this list like K9, Kenneth Walker, Spartan Dog. How about Isaiah Pacheco? Maybe not the best, but he's making his way up there. Aaron Jones, Josh Jacobs, Alvin Kamara, and Rashad White twice. They've all tried, and none of them succeeded. Ain't no fucking way. Hey, matter of fact, you can take the 2 times Rashad White played us last year. Combine his rushing totals, he's still 20-plus yards short. 629 days. That's going to extend until what? Tomorrow, 6:30, 6:31, 631.
Yeah, that is, that's longer than the time I did in county. So I like that number.
Roasted.
That's a good number.
That's a good number out there, boy.
You want to hear another number?
I want a number, baby.
About our sheriff. About our quarterback one.
Hey, man.
Believe it or not.
Tell us.
This is going to blow your mind.
All right.
In the regular season against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
Jared Goff averages 415 yards a game.
What? Hold on.
415 yards a game.
Hey, hold on.
Against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the regular season.
In his career?
In his career.
Yeah, are those numbers? That's insane.
It is insane. His first game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in his career, he threw for 537 yards. Jared Goff is your Huckleberry, Tampa Bay. This guy's going to go out there slinging around.
That's insane.
No Antoine Winfield. Expect Jared Goff to put up some numbers.
And can I go off of that one? Because this one, we talked about it a little bit last segment. The secondary is depleting. So my number is 5. 5 interceptions lost between losing Carlton Davis and their cornerback that's out for this game. And you know how many interceptions they have on the season? 13, which put them middle of the pack. But you take that 5 away, they'd be tied for bottom 3 in the NFL in interception. They do not have the playmakers capable. And this is not counting the two bodies that played for them last year, Logan and what was the other one that was on the list?
Winfield? Antoine Winfield?
No, the other one. But they were just playing.
Josh Hall?
Yes.
And Carlton Davis.
Yeah. And so those guys, like, this is such a depleted secondary that Jared Goff is going to be able to make plays. Like, I'm looking right now, 350 yards, book it for Jared Goff. Jared Goff is going to find his receivers today, and he's going to take those chances.
I am tripling down on our quarterback, on our captain. It's not just those stinky fucks in Tampa Bay. It's everybody in the NFC South. Jared Goff in his career averages 261 yards and 2 touchdowns per game versus the NFC South. So you Southerners better settle down. Let the Yankee take care of business.
Nick.
By the numbers. Come Sunday, 274 until DJ Reader has put fear in an offensive line. It's been 274 days since he has last touched the field. DJ Reader is coming for the left guard, the center, and the right guard. He's taking over this game. I feel bad for the Bucs quarterback Baker Mayfield because DJ Reader is about to terrorize your offensive line, and he's coming to sack the quarterback. And if he's not going to do it, he's going to help Hutch do it, and Aleem do it, and Levi do it. Let's go.
That's a big boy, too. You're hungry. You know you're hungry for it. It's been a long time. Caleb?
We talk about stopping the run all the time.
All the time.
Let me get my numbers real quick.
Oh, yes, numbers.
26, 55. What is the average of that?
Rashad White's rushing totals against
What is the average of it?
I ain't
26
like
and
that.
55.
40 and a half.
Yeah.
Let's go.
If we could keep Rashad White under 40 and a half yards and have Baker Mayfield throw the ball more than 40 times, it's O's for the Bucs. It's over. Because Baker Mayfield's no Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford can go out there and throw it 40 times, but he'll sling it. He'll go for 350 and whatever, 2 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield is no Matthew Stafford.
No, he's not.
We are going to stop the run again this Sunday, and it's going to be over for the Bucs.
Got a number for you, boys. I poked the hole in the rushing. Let's poke a hole in that quarterback. That offense of theirs.
I got one, too.
The guy who kind of went off last week, and that's a good game. However, it may not be the same against Detroit Lions because the Commanders last year in zone defense let up the most touchdowns, and that number is 19. 19 touchdowns let up in zone coverage last week against the shitty, poopy Commanders. And the 4th most yards they let up, too. Not going to happen here in Detroit. You want to know why? What the fuck is zone coverage? Fuck is that, mate? We play man-to-man here. We're like fucking men. Man defense, AG, Terrion Arnold, Carlton Davis III, revenge game loading, locking it down. Ain't no such, that's not happening. You had success yet. Matter of fact, hold on, I got the numbers they had in zone coverage. 19 to 22 for 2 touchdowns Baker Mayfield had against that defense's zone coverage. We don't play zone.
We don't.
That ain't gonna be a thing.
That ain't gonna fly.
And on top of that, go ahead.
This is my last number. And I'll let
69. Nice.
2. Just the number 2. Because Amon-Ra St. Brown has played 2 games against Tampa Bay in his career. And, Sammer was talking big stuff about Jamel Dean shutting down Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That's
when
crazy talk.
In the first game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Amon-Ra St. Brown had 12 receptions for 124 yards and a touchdown.
Congratulations,
In
you
the
just got
second
Amon-Ra
game
St. Cloud.
against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the playoffs, Amon-Ra St. Brown had 8 receptions for 77 yards and a touchdown. Anytime touchdown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, book it. Over 6.5 catches, Amon-Ra St. Brown, book it. Him and Jared Goff are the British Trade Federation destroying these pirates in the sea.
Let him cook.
By the numbers.
By the numbers.
Shout out Pirates of the Caribbean.
Shout out.
And to go off of that quarterback, we talk about this guy a lot. So the number is 8. Baker Mayfield fumbled the ball 8 times last year. We talk about Hutch. We talk about sacks with his Defensive Player of the Year campaign. This is the game he gets a fumble. He averages 2 per year. He is recovering a fumble this game.
I like it.
I like that. I like that. I like that. And I got some more numbers for you guys as well. This one pertaining to our beloved Aiden Hutchinson. The number's 8. And I should have gone with some stuff I had more information on. But last year in that playoff game, with their starting tackle, Aiden Hutchinson catching 8 pressures, 2 quarterback hits, 5 hurries, 2 hits, and 1 sack. 8 pressures with the starting defensive tackle, offensive tackle. You'll double up this time around. Aiden Hutchinson going to eat.
Let's go. By the numbers. Talk about eating and talking about, you know.
Don't get me excited now.
Yeah.
I'm starting to sweat.
Are you shaming?
All right, listen up.
Just get hot. Just get hot here. Oh, God.
77. My number's 77.
All right, listen up.
The Bucs winning percentage since last December is 77%. They've gone 7-2 in their last 9 games, including the playoffs. And listen, Baker plays better with a chip on his shoulder. That chip's gone. That chip is gone. Dan Campbell will have this team ready to roll against the Bucs. We're not overlooking them anymore at all because they come into here and they think they're hot shit with this 77% winning percentage. They're not. The Lions take over and they put them back to South Florida, angry and pissed off.
By the numbers.
By the numbers.
Spencer was waiting
I
to
was
see where that
waiting
would
to see
go.
where that connected, and then yeah, you got it. I like it.
That's how many chips I ate last night.
Caleb, you got a number?
I do.
I got another one.
Okay.
I used it last week again. 65,000.
Oh yeah.
Ford Field is going to be rocking again.
Here's one of them.
Looking at one of those 65,000 strong right here, brother.
Yes.
Hey, man.
Yes.
Hey, man.
Place got to be rocking. Baker Mayfield. That's what we're going to see. He's not going to be able to hear, and we're going to go get it.
That is, can I say 2? Another 2?
2.
Because they had a false start. The Rams had a false start and a delay a game last week in Ford Field. That's us. That's us next week.
I think we had 2
I'm going to be
false
out there
starts.
doing the thing you do. Still got it.
When everyone's standing, oh, you're in front row. You
still
don't
got
have
this.
this luxury. I banged the
I'm
chair in front of me
standing.
too.
Oh, I'm slapping the
Slapping base.
the side of the
The
field.
wall.
Massive space.
Yeah, the wall.
Yeah, I'm just slapping mass. No, that's what I was doing last time. You slap the wall. I get a cool guy. Hopefully the security guard's cool.
Security guy fucked with us last time.
Yeah, he did for sure.
Yeah, we're fucking with him. By the numbers.
By the numbers.
This number is place. This number is 3. Baker Mayfield. We talk about that winning percentage. He been playing very good. Very good. Very bueno football. Baker Mayfield, yes. I cannot lie. Only 10 interceptions last year. Less than Jared Goff. He's been balling. 3 interceptions to Detroit Lions. Twice we played him. They got his number. Some with the AG, or some with the. I guess we got a new secondary coach and Brian Duke, whatever his name is. Regardless of the fact, this Detroit Lions defense, including Derek Barnes, has Baker Mayfield's number. We're talking by the numbers.
By the numbers.
He's been throwing the picks against the Detroit Lions defense as recently within the last calendar year. Better watch out.
Should I put?
Better not cry.
Should I make a sign that says Amon-Ra St. Brown dances better than Baker?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then either one of them, if either one of them score a
Yeah, they might
touchdown,
react.
They see it.
Yes.
the dance?
That's a fire sign.
I like the odds.
That's
there.
it.
like that?
That's it.
Yeah.
Speaking about Baker Mayfield,
I'm all shoulders and hips. I'm not a big arm guy, dancer guy. Shoulders and hips.
I'm all hips. I
Yeah,
don't know
it's
what I
all
mean.
hips. That's all you need.
That's all you need for dancing.
Here,
That's all you need for fuck. I mean, yeah, dancing.
you know, dancing
That too.
and dancing
Yeah.
intolerant people. All you need is shoulders and hips, and you can dance to every song. Bitches love it.
Might look a little Latino, but you know,
You look
I
way,
like it
but
either way, you
bitches
know.
are way more
Tres,
gonna approach you if you're out
my
there dancing
number.
than if you're just standing in the corner like this.
Looking cool.
Or you do this though in the corner though. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Still incorporate them shoulders. Yeah, that's right. The hips.
Shoulders and hips. That works. Yeah, I was gonna say it works for that too. Need good hip movement for that. By the numbers.
By the numbers. DJ Reader's career run grade, according to PFF, is 74.8. That man is added on to, by the numbers, the second best run defense in the NFL statistically last year, the Detroit Lions. There's no way in hell this man, Rachaad White, or that kid, Bucky Irving, is running for 100 yards in the Detroit Lions.
Yeah,
I'm
Bucky
sorry.
Brooks can take his ass somewhere else.
I'm sorry. You got one more?
Come on.
Number is 48.
Yo, yeah, read.
What, do you have another one?
No.
48. 48 rushing yards by the quarterback of the team that beat us last, Brock Purdy. You have to watch out for Baker Mayfield and his mobility to pick up big first downs in this game. I have faith in our run defense against a running back. We have seen it before in the past to get burnt on big third downs with the quarterback taking off. Baker is mobile. Do not sleep on his legs. You got to stop him on third down. Don't let him run for first downs in this game, and we're going to be just fine stopping the run. Let's go, Lions.
Let's go,
And my
Lions.
last number is 2.
Jesus
the Lions
Christ.
go 2-0. The Lions go 2-0. Let's go.
All right, great by the numbers
No, let's
segment.
keep going.
What
Let's keep
happens when you
going.
run a great business for over 50 years? You expand and
number you
offer
gotta
more
go?
products to more people. That's exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC. Same great service customers come to know and trust on Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the brands you want at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford, together, let's ride.
And it's about. All right, never mind.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around. Who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody!
At Planet Fitness, you can get everything you need for just $1 down.
Try out Planet Fitness and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Hey, y'all better get on these free fitness training sessions from Planet Fitness.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home?
Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
Join Planet Fitness today and get everything you need for just $1 down. $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends Thursday, July 18th.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper. Tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
The best bar in Detroit. Where is it? Second best. 42 Watson Street for the ultimate fan experience. Join us at Detroit's very own second best bar and enjoy some smooth Tullamore Dew Irish whiskey while catching the Woodward Sports pregame show only at second best bar in Detroit. Come get some.
And Siroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza has a new limited time offer just in time for football season. Siroki's is debuting their fresh signature flavored wings. Grab your friends, order a New York style pizza, and get fresh wings for the games this weekend. Try one of their 7 different flavors. Sirokis.com.
Sirokis!
Better when I'm older.
Did I
Such
take
a
my
good song.
I can't
It
do
is a
it
good
actually.
song.
It's a banger, not gonna lie. All right. I should have pulled this up while you're in the bathroom. I know Nick has already looked at him. He's a degenerate.
Lines?
Time for the over-unders.
I
yes.
also did as well.
Oh, over-unders.
Over-under.
I like it.
You like that?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Presented by Caesar Sportsbook.
Presented by Caesar Sportsbook. Spinny, you want to start in the rushing department? You want to start the passing department? Or do you want to start with me signing into my FanDuel so I can actually pull them up?
Well, Don't sign into FanDuel. Open your Caesar Sportsbook app.
I meant Caesar Sportsbook.
Presented by Caesar Sportsbook. And we can start wherever you want.
All right. Let me get logged in.
Let's start with your boy.
Sportsbook.
Let's start with your boy Goff. Start with your boy Goff.
Hey, what do you guys think the line is tonight?
Easy.
The line's 7.5.
Easy. Can I start with one that I know everybody's going to be over on?
Yeah.
Have you guys looked at him yet?
45.5, Jameson Williams.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That is bananas.
Oh, yeah.
Vegas. Did Vegas watch last Sunday?
Yeah. Talk to him, Caleb.
Look, I don't know if I'm allowed to say lock or any of that, but
you can say whatever you want.
That bet's, that is free. Yeah. That bet is hidden. That is crazy.
That's one ball.
45.5. That is one catch for Jameson Williams. That is bananas. I was expecting to look and see 67, 74, something like that. 45?
Dude,
he gets that in his sleep.
I got it locked in. I put $50 on it straight up, and then I put it in my parlay as well. That's one catch for Jameson Williams. This is where I made my money last year during line season, but with Jahmyr Gibbs rushing. It was the same kind of thing with Jahmyr. Jahmyr Gibbs' rushing total was like 42.5, 44.5 every
That's
week.
What we ate last week with Monty, yeah.
I was like, dude, what the fuck? Even when Monty was out, it was like 57.5.
Disrespectful.
And so if they're going to be doing that with J-Mo this year, I'm going to rake in that money. I'm not going to go to Ryan Ermanni's level and say he's going to lead the NFL in receiving yards this year, but he's going to be over 1,000. I already stood on that. So if these are the lines every week, that's one catch. That is literally one catch.
Let's start with your boy Jahmyr Gibbs then. 48.5 rushing yards speed. You going over or under?
Over.
Easy, real quick. Where did you get these odds at?
Caesar's Sportsbook.
Caesar's Sportsbook. The best place to make a bet.
And
the only place.
What are the odds?
The odds are...
minus 13.
Minus
113.
Minus 113. I'll go over.
Over under what?
Oh, 48.5. 48.5.
For Gibbs.
For Gibbs. Were you just not listening at all?
No, he 100%.
Dude, you never listen.
I was trying to make sure we set this up the right way. All right.
We did. You just weren't listening. Clearly.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Caleb over or under. Jahmyr Gibbs 48.5.
This is also an easy over for me. Every game, it was like last year. I'm there with you as well.
Yeah.
It was Gibbs and it was Monty over every single game. Every game. And then Vegas disrespects the Lions so much. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I love it because I'm going to keep betting the overs and they're going to keep hitting. Over for Jahmyr Gibbs, 70.5.
What did y'all have last week?
47.5. What did I say?
70.
47.5.
What did y'all have last week?
I think he had like 38 or 40 or something like that.
On like 9 carries.
Yeah.
He had 40 on 11 carries, yeah.
Over, by the way. Thanks.
Did you get the over? Why didn't finish Chris? So Chris is over.
I'm over.
I feel like it might.
I'm over it.
What Monty did last week warranted the ball in his hands more. Gotta be honest with you guys.
True.
He had 40 yards last week against the Rams defense. These guys got Vita Vea. I'm gonna say he's hover right around that 48, maybe like a little bit over 50.
To counter that, with Vita Vea in the middle,
Yes.
they might try to work Jahmyr Gibbs on the outsides, like off tackles, outside zone, instead of running Monty between the tackles. That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to get to this, to the sideline with Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, Penny a little banged up too, so I wonder if they're gonna do like all the rushing shit they normally do, like sending him out. I'm gonna go under. Not in a hater fashion. I still got us win the game. I'm going under because David Montgomery is 56.5 yards.
Over.
Odds set at 113, minus 113, favored to do so. Actually, they're tied. Either way. Over?
Over.
That's what I'm going to. I'm going over. Dave Montgomery did last week. Why I just said it. Warranted the ball in his hands more. He's on a mission this year. They played the clips during training camp. As Scotty Montgomery, Dan Campbell, both walking up to him to start a camp, being like, "God damn, like, what the fuck? What have you been doing? Are you on that Badger milk? What's going on?" He's sat on the podium, said to the NFL Network, he's got something to prove this year, and he's got the mindset and the offensive line to deliver on that promise. I think Dave Montgomery's gonna have a dog-ass year. I got this over 56.5.
And something to add to that too is that I'm not saying by any means he tailed off in the second half of the season, but he started this season last year so strong. Those first 4 to 5 games of the season where he was, I think it was the 4th game of the season where he ran he ran through the Packers. Like, I don't even want to say he ran against the Packers. He ran through the Packers. Like, I think David Montgomery is built for the early season that you saw J-Mo kind of come on. Not only was that him being a rookie, but I think partly, that's just how this goes. They tend to favor Gibbs a little bit more towards the end of the season. I think that's the approach they're going to do this year because it worked last year. So I think Monty in these first couple games over is a good play.
A wise philosopher, a poet of our generation said, "My diamonds be VVs. They don't want to see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yes, I'm young, but I've got something to lose." That is David Montgomery. David Montgomery sees the hype of Jahmyr Gibbs kind of taking his backfield. He was paid to be RB1. He was brought in here to be RB1. So I'm not saying like he doesn't like Gibbs or anything like that, but the pride, being a competitor, being a football player, that's going to pay into it. He's got something to prove this year. He's got something to lose as well, and he's not going to lose. Give me the over. David Montgomery, what I saw out of him was he got the angry run scepter for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, he was running mad, dude. I think they're going to run away from Vita Vea the whole game, and I think there's going to be wide open holes.
Yeah.
OVER, over. Both of these running backs go over. This team is going to be top 5 in the NFL in rushing this season behind this offensive line and 2 dog-ass running backs. I think they both go over in this game. Let's roll.
And Cartier, Let's Go Rubbing Sparty says, was that Shakespeare? Cartier says that was Shakespeare's poem, by the way. It's true. The VV Diamonds,
Habibi.
My diamonds be VVs. They don't want to see us on TV unless it's the news. I got
Aristotle was talking that talk.
Caleb. Lose, dude.
Over
Lil Baby's
or
fall
under?
off needs to be stuck.
I think I'm going to go under on this one. I'm not really feeling a big game from Monty.
What?
You should see their faces. Chase, you see them? Over all day. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Both these running backs, like Nick said, going over. We're tearing up this Bucs defensive line. Let's go get it on Sunday.
Let's go.
Let's go. Moving on. Jared Goff's over under 6.5. I'm playing. There's no Jared Goff over under.
Dude, Tua's was 4.5 left. I mean, he got it. Like, it was a run before the problematic run.
But at what cost?
He had a 12-yard rush. I was like, damn, his over is 4.5 rushing yards.
Baker Mayfield 8.5.
Rushing yards?
Yep, speed it up.
Over.
Yeah. Over. Everyone's taking the over on that one.
Shout out to Caesar Sportsbook for these
I like
odds
that one too. That's why
and
I said
the
it.
numbers.
Yeah, shout out to Caesar Sportsbook for the odds and the numbers. Receiving yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Over. Don't even need to know the number.
Comeback game. 79.5.
Over. He is like I said, he is the British trade supply company. He kills the Buccaneers. Him and Goff. That's what they do in their careers. Amon-Ra St. Brown over. He's angry. He's going up against potentially a rookie in the nickel position.
Yeah.
He is the best slot receiver in the NFL. You give him a rookie to go after, he is going to make that dude forget how to play football. Like, he's going to have to relearn the game of football, and Amon-Ra is going to take him to that school.
How about this, Spencer? Because I think we're all going to go over on the Amon-Ra.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Oh, we got a hater in the building.
Go off,
We got a hater in the building.
So you get the new toy for Christmas, and you want to just keep playing with it. It's Jameson Williams. You saw what you got. But, after a while, you just got to go back to your old reliable. And that's Amon-Ra St. Brown going over. Had to set it up. Let's go,
baby.
Let's go. What are you on today?
Chris, what were you on previously?
Okay, so for the bettors out there, if we're all going the Amon-Ra comeback game, what would you be more confident putting money on? The receptions or the yards for Amon-Ra going over?
The yards all day.
The yards?
All day. Too many weapons to bet receptions, but the yards, it's the Yak King we're talking about. When he gets that ball, he's going to make the plays. It's similar to what J-Mo said a few weeks back. No matter how many catches I'm going to get, I know I'm going to do when I get that ball. So Amon-Ra St. Brown, it's definitely the yards for me.
My diamonds be VVs. Dude, that song's going to be stuck in my head all day.
Are you more confident in the yards or receptions?
Both.
Going over.
Got to pick one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got to pick one.
Which
Mr.
one?
Cleanser or Dr. Clean? Yes. That's tough because I really just want to say both.
You got to pick one.
But I'll go yards because he's, like you said, he's going to be running angry. He's going to be pissed off. So when he gets the ball in his hands, he's going to make the most of it. But I do think
it's the reigning, defending, yards at the scrimmage king. Yards at the catch. Apologize. Caleb?
For that question, I would say receptions. because I feel like he's going to get force-fed the ball this game. But with receptions comes yards for Amon-Ra
He's
St.
going to hit
Brown.
both, I'm telling you.
Yeah. The 83.5, it's not. I don't like it as much as the Montean Gibbs, but I like it, and I think he will go over that. I think he hits the century mark this week and scores a touchdown.
The reception number set at 6.5 for Amon-Ra.
6.5?
Yeah.
I think he goes over that. I think he gets 9. I think he could actually hit 10. I think he could go 10 for 130 this week. I think it's going to be a huge week for him, and that's not me just being like a slappy. That's me saying this was one of the better receivers statistic-wise and talent-wise in the league last year, and he got held to 3 catches and 13 yards last week. First game of the year on Sunday Night Football at home. This guy's going to come hungry, and he's going to have a huge game, and Ben Johnson knows that. He's going to get him the football.
I don't think they're going to force feed the ball because the end goal is to win the game. I don't think they're going to for anybody's statistic numbers or stat sheet.
Yeah,
they're always going to run plays to get him open. He's a playmaker on the team. But last week we talked to Herm more about it. He said there's a play where he could have waited, hit Amon-Ra, but J-Mo was the guy there. I think J-Mo has arrived, and I think he's going to eat away at some of those receptions. However, like I said, Amon-Ra, when he gets that ball, still going to kill it. I got him at 6 in the dot.
I like it. I like it. I like it at 7, but I'm not mad.
Real quick before break, or you just want to come back and do it, finish this?
Let's just come back and do it.
All right, because I like J-Mo's.
I got a couple defensive ones.
J-Mo's.
Awesome is when a guy can be a guy and get an amazing haircut. That's Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Stop in, sit back, relax, and let one of Lady Jane's talented stylists make you look and feel great. You can get the hot lather neck massage. You can get the scalp massage. You can get a waxing. I got my nose waxed a couple weeks ago. It was crazy. Walk in anytime, 7 days a week. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome. I did, dude.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and woodwardsports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Hamp for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supplies, hands down Michigan's best pet store. Same prices and all the conveniences. The online and big box retailers with one major difference. They're family and locally owned and operated for over 30 years. 60 brands of food and nutrition experts to help you. Same day, local curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best. www.premierpetsupply.com.
What up, though, and welcome to World Heavyweights Live on WoodSports.com. We're joined by Speedmo Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, Caleb, the Colorblind.
Hello.
Nick the Explosive. Hello. Mom, is that you?
Mommy dearest.
Mommy dearest. We're going over the over-unders. Kind of interesting. I wish I looked at this earlier in the week. I'm gonna let you go first, okay, because you were excited.
Yeah, you were chomping at the bit, as some might say.
Yeah, maybe not for a great reason though. I see Laporta's line at 50.5 on Caesar Sportsbook. I personally would take that under, just because I kind of want to hear your guys' thought. 50.5. Do you think with the emergence of J-Mo, and I know I said in the past, I think there's a chance that we can get 3 1,000-yard receivers, but kind of after watching that game last week, do you think, and this is crazy to say about a rookie that just went second-team All-Pro as a tight end, do you think Laporta can kind of get lost in this offense a little bit?
I don't think so.
I do. I don't know if lost is the right word. I don't know if lost is the right word. And like I said, I don't know if regression for Laporta, but I don't think he's going to be that 1,000-yard guy. I think he'll be right around where he was last year, where it's 700 to 900 yards.
But even that, do you think that will be tough to get to, that 950?
No, the way Ben Johnson uses tight ends in this offense, he's always going to look his way. He is a safety valve for Goff as well. Like in game one, he was making plays. So they're not just going to forget about him. He'll have a blow-up game or two in this offense where he goes for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns because that's what this offense does. But no, I don't think he's going to be forgotten or anything.
I think the loss in this offense for these guys will be receptions, just because the ball has to go around a lot more. I think they all equally can provide the yards regardless, because this offense has been beautifully tailored with playmakers, guys that could get you yards after the catch. I think yards they might be able to match or get close to, but receptions, and that's why the Amon-Ra St. Brown one, I don't feel comfortable with that one. Personally, I wouldn't bet it, but the yards I would, because you see him after the ball, he's making plays. He's almost like a running back when he gets that thing. Same thing with Laporta. Laporta, last year, it felt like it always took at least 2 guys to get him down. So I think maybe on the receptions, we've lost a little bit, but I think the yards will get pretty damn close because of the way this offense is designed. And with him specifically, the emergence of J-Mo, safety is going to have to make a choice.
Yes.
You're going to watch out for Laporta, help out there, or you're going to have to help out the guy that can take it to the crib at any moment. You're probably going to help out the guy that can take it to the crib at any moment. And Laporta's going to eat off of that. So I think he returns in touchdowns, in yards, receptions, maybe not as much. Nick?
Caleb, what was that total?
50.5.
Which is hilarious because between 2 games last season, he averaged out 50.5 yards per game.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's why I put it on the nose.
I'm going over. I think we're gonna blow up. I think everybody on this offense explodes.
I'm making that a sound drop.
I'm going over. But the one in the playoff game that mattered the most, 9 catches, 65 yards, Mr. All Reliable for Jared Goff.
9 catches.
He shows out in week 2 for the Detroit Lions. I'm going over.
Which game was that? Playoff game or regular season?
Playoffs.
Wow. Because if you look at the regular season, be like, yo, no Monty and no Gibbs, and it makes sense of that. But with everybody healthy, he still got 9.
Yeah.
This might be his game.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going over?
Over.
Kyle, mom's a big fat bitch. I don't know, bro.
Wait a
minute. If it was in the 40s, I'll take a 25 plus. I'll throw in a parlay at 25 plus.
Yeah, I could see it being like a 4-catch, 45-yard game for Laporta.
Exactly, that's where I'm at.
Which they're going to be huge catches. A lot of them, probably all 4 for first downs, maybe a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
But that 50, it just seems like a lot if you get 80 from J-Mo.
What's J-Mo's rushing total? Is that out?
No, they don't have one.
I'll look.
Caesars Sportsbook.
Caesars Sportsbook.
The best sportsbook in town.
The only sportsbook in town.
No, they do not. They do not have it.
Something's wrong with my camera.
They are scared.
They're scared.
They're scared.
Because one rush from J-Mo can go for fucking 70 yards.
I'll take the over.
Over.
So, should I tag Bukowski now or wait 2 more games?
Wait 2 more games.
That's what I was going to do.
Wait 1 more game. Let's see who Malik Willis throws the ball to, if he can throw it.
Yo, Jordan Love's questionable. He might play.
And CMC was a game time decision.
They should not allow Jordan Love back on that field. If he gets back on that field, he could fully injure himself and be out for his career. They can't mess around with his knee like that. Who would okay him after an MCL sprain?
Fellas, they start 0-1. Your quarterback goes down the way he did. What do you guys hope they do?
Playoffs, dude. Malik Willis' cheeks.
Dude, this MILF has been coming around here the past couple days. She knows what she's doing.
Malik Willis' cheeks. I picked up the Colts defense this week. Praying he starts.
No.
Praying he starts. You saw what happened.
That's great.
You're so.
Yeah, that's awesome, Spenny. Jeez. The fuck.
Football. I'm trying to be on track. Come on, guys. Clean it up. Malik Willis' cheeks.
Yeah, Malik Willis is really very bad.
Even
if
Malik
you watch,
Willis is not good.
If you watch those last 3, plays of the
it's awful
Packers game,
he got sacked twice.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
It was
you
bad.
look clueless. So did Skylar Thompson. Yeesh. That.
I want some of her.
He looked better than Malik Willis though.
No, he did. Yeah. But
actually, let me see what
things are not looking good for Green Bay right now.
I mean, I think if Malik gets in, there'll be a bunch of design runs. But if he throws that thing, man, his yards or his stats on his career. Oh my God, he hasn't thrown a single touchdown his entire career.
How many games started does he have?
You are trash!
He's got 3 starts. He's 1-2.
Monty deserves a womp.
He's 31 of 61, 50% completion rating, 276 yards total between 3 games. Only 276 yards throwing total.
100%.
And then 3 interceptions, 0 touchdowns. Yeah,
he
we
is
ain't wearing
garbage.
QBR of 13.3.
Who? Malik Willis?
Yeah, just
In three games.
What kind of bum wanted him?
In 3 games, he got sacked 10 times. And by the way, and I love him. I don't know if they're trolling or they're just praying for it to happen. I did catch it because of the group chat. I turned it on. Ermanni and Maz took the Packers in that matchup.
Oh, my God, dude.
I don't know if they did it out of spite or if they did it, they actually.
I mean, if he's got a chance of looking good in the NFL, it would be in a Matt LaFleur offense.
Yeah, I guess
like LaFleur, Shanahan, McVay. One of those guys could make him look decent.
But not after like 10 days.
I'll give Ermanni this because he at least had he didn't just say it, he at least said hey, Colts, maybe he's familiar with them because he was in Titans division before. But Malik's cheeks.
Malik's cheeks.
Yeah. Womp, womp, womp. 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 I'm praying
This guy
he plays.
know.
Praying he plays because for fantasy reasons.
You sent the video?
No, I just know.
Oh,
I just
yeah, he's
know.
going to cook something.
I just know.
Womp, womp, womp.
Oh. All right, let's go to break. When we get back, it's time for the Friday Pick'em. Brought to you by Caesars.
Let him cook.
Divorce! Listen, guys, you listen to Heavyweights Loud without headphones. Your wife's getting mad at you because you talk a little crazy.
Because there's hot MILFs all over the place.
Call Kevin and Catherine at Katie K. Law right here in Birmingham, Michigan, 248-971-0476, or scan the QR code above my head. For 10 plus years, they've been helping families out, whether it's visitation, custody, and or divorce. And they're available, 24/7 availability. They'll tell you, if you tell them the Heavyweight sent you, they'll pay your filing fees. Jeez.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
This Wood Dispensary is not only your local campus plug, but right now they'll also give you $10 off of any purchase of $25 or more. Just scan the QR code and bring this in a Dispo location. Visit DispoShops.com to find one near you. You must be 20 up and older to participate. A par tipper deck.
Rabbit X Scabbard.
Rabbit X Scabbard. Rabbit X Scabbard. With a pocket full of shells. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. I'm Easy, Spimo Rax, Young Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, Kills Explosive, Chase in the building. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. It's time for the Friday Pick'em.
Pick'em.
I was a loser last week. Off of a tie.
Still lost.
Still lost.
Okay, then let's make a new.
But
Let's make a new rule. Then.
No, that's the.
You didn't like that rule?
That is the tie.
That's what we've been doing.
That's what we do for
Who you
the
fucking get lippy with?
No disrespect. No disrespect.
Step up here.
All right.
All right.
You guys ready?
Who the fuck you getting lippy with? Yeah.
Easy, you get to pick first since you're the big fat loser week one.
Why gotta be fat?
All right.
Relax.
Week 2 of the Pick'em. Game 1, Cleveland versus the shitty poopy Jaguars.
Okay, relax.
Battle of the 2 worst quarterbacks in the NFL.
Okay, you're such a troll. Jags. Deshaun Watson is fucking garbage. I don't understand what happened.
Bounce back game?
Dude, actually, I'm not gonna say it. I'll
Maybe
tell you.
if they're down in
no fucking bounce back
down in
game.
Florida, it might be a little more liberal.
Might be a little womp womp.
Yeah, it might be a little rub tug. Maybe
Guy's
he's got his
cheeks.
powers back.
Cooked.
All right. Nick?
Give me the Jaguars.
Caleb?
Yeah.
May I ask where
think
this
the Browns
game is?
suck.
I believe it's in Jacksonville. Don't quote me on that.
All right.
Because I ain't
Jags.
said shit.
Someone's got to
You
do
say
it.
Jacks or Jags?
Jax. That's his best bud.
Apple Jacks. Cinnamon. You remember the Cinnamon guy?
Dude.
You don't remember that guy?
Yeah, I remember. But
This guy's definitely had 6 concussions.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Cinnamon guy from the Applejack.
Cinnamon!
Chris, who do you got?
All right, give me
CT.
You know what? I want to.
Talk about it.
Do I do it to him?
Do it.
Do I do it to him?
Do it.
No, I know my. Yeah, I know my lock. Give me the Jacks though. I almost used my lock there.
I am going to take the Yags.
Who got first lock last week? Nick?
I don't know how
I
it
just
worked.
shot
We
it out
just
there.
call 'em out.
And it was the Dolphins who almost lost.
You get the first lock.
I got the first lock?
Yeah, 'cause you're
Yeah, I
a loser.
lost. I'm a big fat
Loser gets
loser.
first lock every week. And then it goes in counterclockwise mode from the loser.
No,
it doesn't.
All right, next pick. Easy. New Orleans versus Dallas.
New Orleans versus Dallas, mate. I heard there's a hurricane in New Orleans this week, wasn't it?
I thought hurricane season was over.
I saw I got sent home from practice a
it
bit
just started.
early. I do think New Orleans a little bit better than they have been. I do hate the Dallas Cowboys. Picked against them last week, and it bit me in the arse. Of course, I'll pick them this week, and they'll lose, but I'm going to Dallas Cowboys.
I thought hurricane season was
Dallas
over.
beats up on shitty teams. We know that. They beat bad teams.
Yeah.
Can't beat the good ones, but they beat the bad ones. Give me the Cowboys all day.
Yeah,
Probably
you're-
take them to cover as well.
-6.
Do it.
Yeah, I got them.
Dude, I want to do it.
Do it.
I want to do
It's
it.
the Cowboys.
Do it. Scared money don't make money.
Look, okay.
Cowboys suck.
For this sake, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, but
Oh.
but no, +6 on Caesars Sportsbook. I love that for the Saints. Love that. I think they are. I think they are.
Saints.
But I know they just beat up on the Panthers. They are way better.
Gentlemen's
people
bet.
think.
Gentlemen's
Oh,
bet.
Saints
I got the
come
Cowboys
Sounds good.
to cover.
What do you guys
All
bet?
right, Nick's lock is the
Huh?
Cowboys.
Pizza bet? What is it? We guys doing?
Gentlemen's bet.
What's a gentleman's bet?
Nothing.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, just gentlemanly betting.
Oh, that's
Bragging rights and such.
yeah, that's
I'll
whack.
bet you a 5 spot.
Yeah, put something
We'll
on.
do that. We'll do
$5.
Yeah.
Cool.
You might as well pay
Even
him now.
worse. You might as well just bet him nothing.
Yeah.
Chris.
This guy suck up there, Nick. What's going on?
Chris, who you got?
You're so mean.
Gross.
You're so mean.
Have
Poor,
an angry high.
fat, white guilt.
You just ugly. Poor. Fat, white.
White guilt.
All right.
That's the cat, right? Is that the cat?
Yeah, I think so. What a fucking show. I love that show.
Love that show.
All right. So Dallas, New Orleans, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Give me Dallas.
Yeah, I'm also taking Dallas. Dallas, how do you get 2 cakewalk games right to start?
It's Dallas for you.
Dallas.
All right, next, this should actually be a good game that a lot of people did not think was going to be a good game. The 1-0 New England Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks.
You're gross for even saying that.
Dude, that's all
No
we got.
K9s. He's doubtful right now.
Yes.
That's oblique. Womp womp womp. This would be 2 dog-ass defenses. That's
It
actually
is.
tough.
Take the under on this one.
Where they at? Where they playing, Spinny?
New England.
New England? This might bite me in the ass.
Do it. I'll do it with you, brother.
I think I'm there with you too.
I'll do it with you.
I'm going to New England.
I'm going
Yeah,
to New England, too.
I'm going New England as well.
Ah, God, that feels so gross.
Nick, who do you got? Me, Caleb, and Easy are on New England.
One Spartan goes down. Give me the former Michigan Wolverine running back that went to UCLA. Zach Charbonnet runs all over this New England
not quitting
Patriot
Michigan.
defense. Yeah, give me the Seahawks. I mean, I was thinking about going the Pats too, but I gotta get some separation
Dude, if I
here
lock
somehow.
the
So
Patriots
Well,
and they
you lock,
win,
your lock can save you.
if I
No,
lock
I'm
the
going
Patriots
Seahawks.
and it wins, can I get an extra point on top of that because it's the Patriots?
If what?
If I lock the Patriots
No.
and they win, can I get an extra point because it's the Patriots?
No.
no.
Who you got, Chris?
All right. Get.
Womp womp.
Come to
I'm
the
not
dark
gonna
side.
conform to the group. Give me the Seahawks.
They're
You're
favored
gonna
at
conform to
-3.
Booth boys on an island.
New England's favored.
Yeah, 3.5.
I like
let's
that
go.
even
No,
more.
Seattle's favorite.
Oh, fuck you.
Favorite on the road.
But
I thought I said that. I apologize.
all right, next up, this is a must-win game. It's crazy to have a must-win game week 2, but this could be a must-win game. The Los Angeles Rams go to the desert and play Arizona. Easy, who do you got?
Ooh.
Who? The Rams in Arizona?
The Rams and the Cardinals. Must-win for the Rams.
This is a fucking tough one.
Womp womp.
This is what they call a pick 'em, boys.
It's what they call a pick 'em for sure. The Rams are banged up. I got the Cards on the up and up.
You taking the Cards?
Nah, give me the Rams.
Ooh.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Give me the great white truth. Cooper Kupp and the Rams.
Do I even gotta ask Caleb?
He's going Cards.
No,
right?
dude. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with the. Dude, I took Arizona last week and they fucked me.
It was a good game though.
I know, but I'm kind of mad at them right now.
I'm kind of mad at them too. They're grounded right now.
Give me LA in a bounce back spot.
Chris?
LA's got to. If they're actually a playoff team, they got to win this one.
I'm going Arizona. I think that
You're stupid.
I think that Kyler Murray runs around on that team. I think he makes some things happen. Give me the Arizona Cardinals.
Weekly Woodward Sports Defensive Award, the Womp Award of the Week. Maybe we'll do that.
Womp womp.
Shout out to James with the super chat.
Shout out James. Next up, Pittsburgh versus Denver. Easy. Who do you got?
Give me the Steelers. Come on. Sean Payton. I just saw a tweet today that the real reason what they called it? Bountygate?
Yeah.
It was really like an opioid crisis that they covered with Bountygate.
Hell yeah. That's even cooler.
And then, by the way, Bo Nix actually kind of looked
covering one scandal with another.
Like he couldn't get the ball down the field at all. There was like no power in his throws.
Yeah. Nick?
Sean Payton is cooked. I'm going with the Steelers.
Or dog-ass defense, too.
Is Denver at home?
Denver is at home.
Give me Denver.
Josh Reynolds led them in receptions
Oh
last
my
week.
God.
Fun fact.
That man just
Chris?
That man just loves the hot dogs too. He just saw Easy wear. He's like, that shit looks so cool.
Dude, we have like the same picks right now.
Chris?
So what are you talking? We're gonna go to a tiebreaker then.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm gonna go with No, I'm kidding. I'm going.
No, that's what I've been doing.
I'll go with Pittsburgh for sure.
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh too. Can I lock
It feels-
Pittsburgh? Was
it
anybody
feels
gonna lock
gross.
Pittsburgh?
No.
Because I will.
That is
I get the first. Oh, I'm not.
Dude,
lying.
that
I mean,
is
you're not gonna lock Pittsburgh.
I might like Pittsburgh.
If you want to
Wait for locks.
All right. If any of you guys lock Pittsburgh, I hope they lose. But I'm taking.
You'll get
Pittsburgh.
second lock because you weren't here last week.
Locking Justin Fields though is insane. Or is it Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson's questionable, so he might play.
Next up,
Yikes.
game of the week.
Game of
The battle of the two best quarterbacks in the NFL, arguably.
Uh-oh.
The Colts versus the Packers. Who do you got, Easy? Mayo Coffee Boy versus his predecessor, Malik Willis.
Colts versus Packers.
Dude, what if Malik has a heart of the cards game because...
There's no male coffee boy in this one.
Yeah, wait.
Oh,
yeah.
it's Colts. What am I thinking? Fuck.
Yeah.
Give me the
Thinking
Colts.
Titans for some reason.
Jordan Love is questionable. If he plays, the Packers probably win that. But if
Who
it's,
would let him play? You can't. It's irresponsible to let Jordan
it's
Love
different
play.
than a brain
The
injury.
knee is the same as the brain, kids.
The knee is connected to the brain bone.
AR5.
You guys both got the
Colts all
Colts?
the way.
Over.
Caleb?
Indy.
Colts.
You guys all got the Colts so far. Chris?
Colt 45
Colts.
and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we
You
need.
doing
You
it?
guys think Green Bay starts 0-2?
The
they do.
Green Bay
Yes.
Packers.
I'm going to ask Pete right now. Is he playing?
Spanny, do it.
I
Do
don't
it.
want to do it.
I don't want
I don't want
it.
to.
I don't want it.
Just hit it, damn it.
Do it.
No, I'm gonna go Indy because I got
dude.
Jonathan Taylor and I need him to have.
I feel like all you three have the same picks. Is this true?
Nope.
What
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you took Seattle.
I took Arizona. He
Seattle.
took Seattle.
What about you two? I feel like you two.
I
had,
took Arizona.
And
I
then
took
who did
the
you
Rams.
have? You took.
He took the Rams.
That's the
Oh,
Rams.
okay. My bad.
I mean, that's what happens, really. That's why the
Yeah.
that's why the lock is so big. Because if your lock loses, it's -1.
yeah.
And if it wins, you get an extra one. All right, Giants, Commanders, the Durs.
Why are we doing this shit bull?
Shit bowl. Shit bowl for sure. This is gonna be an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, it's gross.
Who you got? The Durs or the? Or the
If you
Giants?
bet on this, you have a problem.
Yeah, that
I'm
is
gonna
true.
bet on it probably.
I'm about to lock this shit.
I think I'm going to take the Commanders.
The Durs.
Somebody hurt? Why you say no?
Because it's the Commanders.
Yeah, I mean, the Giants were making some waves this offseason, but
Hell no.
I think Jaden Daniels going to be one of those quarterbacks that can always keep you in it. Unless he's throwing like 15 picks.
The Durs.
The Durs.
Yeah, they were making waves this offseason for being god-awful, letting Saquon Barkley walk. The Giants are brutal. They have faith in Daniel effing Jones. What are we doing here? I'm going with the top 3 quarterback, and that quarterback is Jaden Daniels, former
Wait,
Heisman winner.
Top 3 quarterback of what?
The draft.
Okay. The draft is over.
Come on.
Top 3 pick.
Top 3 quarterback pick, Heisman, Washington Commanders.
Caleb, do I have to ask?
Yeah, I mean, I locked against the Commanders last week, and I'm going to bet against them again this week.
Oh!
Jane Daniels is my guy, but I think he's really going to struggle against the Giants' defensive line. I'm going to go with the Giants.
Yikes.
Oof. Sorry, that was
Dude,
just crazy.
What are you doing in there?
I don't know. I just had like,
it's reflux?
Like, yeah, something
We
like that.
losing you?
I'm kidding. No.
Are you susceptible to Damar Hamlin's?
Jesus. Give me the Durs. Give me the
Durs. I'm going with Caleb. I'm going with the Giants as well. I think Caleb gets a little frazzled with Sexy Dexy and Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau running around. They throw him on the ground a couple times, and I think he gets gunshot.
You could be, too, they took in so much shit the offseason, and especially after that loss, that like they're going to gather the team around and rally back. But I got the Durs.
Next up, the Atlanta Falcons versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
Look at the Eagles. That's my lock, baby. Oh, my God.
Philly lock.
Philly lock. Fucking, I mean, if they lose that game, I'll be very upset.
That is a good lock. Nick.
EAG. Eagles.
You forgot the rest of the word.
Philly's going to dismantle.
Spell the Eagle.
I wonder what the spread is in that game, because Philly is going to murder that team.
Chris?
I just caught that. I wouldn't have caught that if Easy didn't say.
Let's go, Eagles. Eagles.
Well, that's Monday Night Football.
Chris, what do you got?
Right.
That is Monday Night Football.
Eagles for sure.
And I will also go with the city of brotherly love, where Chris wishes he was born. Next up, Tampa Bay versus Detroit. And we get a score. Give us your winner and a score.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Detroit Lions. Give me my Detroit Lions, 34-21. It's going to be a good one.
Nick.
I'm going the horrible Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 16. The Detroit Lions, 34.
Eat them up, boys. Let's go. Who loves you, baby? Godspeed. Woo!
Blowout.
I'm going to go Lions, 20-28 Bucks. Actually, Lions, 34, Bucks, 24.
Chris?
Dude, I hate that because Easy, isn't that what you did too? That just seems too perfect to me. 34-21.
Sounds perfect. That's going to be a score.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
I was the first one all week saying this is going to be a blowout. I can't go back.
I am going to go 32. Is that crazy? No. Right?
I said 34.
Yeah, but like 32 happens sometimes, right?
Nah, I don't know.
I did 34.
31 happens.
31, that's what I was thinking.
31 is happens. 4 tutties in the field goal. I did 2 field goals.
All right, I'll go 31-17 Lions.
I don't hate it.
And that's going to be my lock.
We got to get the...
Oh, you scum.
We got to do locks.
I locked the Philadelphia.
Caleb, you're next because you were also almost last.
So, can we... we can only lock those games?
So I wasn't here.
We could only lock...
You can only lock games you picked. Only lock winners you picked. And yes,
BS,
only the ones that we picked.
Okay.
You could choose Jacksonville, Dallas, New England, Los Angeles, Denver.
Okay, I'll take...
Indy?
I'll take Indy.
Indy,
they play...
Green Bay.
Yeah, I'll take... Oh, that's so tough.
Too bad. You already did it.
Is it Chris first?
Who was better?
I think we were tied.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so me first.
No, me first.
Nope, not a chance.
Age before beauty.
That's right.
Damn
it.
Thanks, Spencer.
No, all right, what do you got? You could lock Jacksonville, Dallas, Seattle, Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, the Durs, and that's it.
Man, this was the one I wanted to earlier. So you know what? I'm just gonna ride with it. Jacksonville. I think Deshaun is hooked.
Yes, let me go. Give me the Cowboys. Come on, lock it in. Lock it in.
Yeah. That's a good lock. All right.
Chris, let's slip there.
That is your weekly pick'em. Next up, we will be joined by the one and only Cristiano Rule for our UFC picks. But first, let me tell you about Planet Fitness. No matter where you are, there's Planet Fitness close by. More than 50 in Metro Detroit, thousands more throughout the world. At Planet Fitness, you'll experience a squeaky clean gym, tons of equipment, full body workout in 30 minutes. You know all that. Upgrade to the Black Card, get you some amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, massage chairs, and access to over 2,500 locations around the world. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential. And let me tell you about the best Lions coverage in the state. It's happening here at Woodward Sports. We have both the watch party and the post-game show live at Hayes Social, sponsored by New Holland Brewing Company, Sabbath Coffee Roasters, Soroki Crispy Chicken and Pizza, and 1800 Tequila. It's a party. I won't be there this week, but I'll be there next week. We're doing it during away games too. Live at Hey Social. Us for the watch party. Anson and Stick for the post-game show. Come out and support. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around. Who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody!
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Are you tired of the same old Detroit sports?
Merch.
Head on over to woodwardsports.com, click that shop tab today, and get yourself some brand new merch. They got hoodies, tees, hats, all that guaranteed to turn heads. Head on over to woodwardsports.com, click that shop tab today, and get yourself the ultimate Detroit swag.
Merch. What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on Woodward Sports. Make sure you smash that like button.
Smash.
Subscribe. And as you know, if you're a fan of the network, if you're a fan of the show, I also frequent Big D Energy as one of my shows, who is hosted by Neil Rule.
Shout out.
And Darren McCarty. And Neil Rule's son, Cristiano, been on the show a couple times, great kid, is a big fan of UFC.
A jiu-jitsu practitioner.
A jiu-jitsu practitioner as well. And we got a big card this weekend, so we thought we'd have him on to do some picks. We just did our NFL picks. Now let's do some UFC picks.
UFC noche.
Cristiano, how you doing, man?
What up, man?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. Doing good. You ready for the card? You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm hyped up for it.
What's your favorite fight on the card? Outside O'Malley, that's a gimme.
Outside of O'Malley, I'm pretty hyped up for that Daniel Esteban Ribovics versus Daniel Zellhuber fight. It's going to be a good one.
Hell yeah.
Lightweights always bring it.
Yeah, they do.
Deep cut. Deep cut.
The lighter guys, I think they got the higher motor to execute all the sweet shit
in
MMA. You know what I'm saying? Like lightweight down, like bantamweight, they're always doing the coolest stuff.
And they don't get knocked out as much, so you just see wars with those guys.
That's true.
That's why I love it.
Uh-huh.
Cristiano, when's your next jiu-jitsu? You got another jiu-jitsu match coming up soon?
I'm thinking of fighting in November, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. Where's the bag?
Where's the
Wait, who's that guy?
Who's that guy? No, that's sweet, though. Let us know. We can come out. We'll support. That would be awesome.
That's little Chris.
That's little Chris knocking over those garbage cans. All right, easy.
Yes, sir.
Who's the first fight? Who you got? Ronaldo Rodriguez?
Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez, a fight that was supposed to happen earlier on, but Ortega couldn't make weight. Used to be, T-City.
T-City.
Maybe he's not taking those T-shots no more. Diego Lopez on his way up. Who you got in that one, Cristiano?
Everyone's turned on Brian Ortega. They're freaking out about those pictures of him being fat from July. But if you watch the embedded, he's fully in shape now. He's ready to go. And this is definitely the toughest test of Diego Lopez's young career. So I am going to go against what everybody else is saying, and I'm going to go with Brian Ortega by submission.
Let's go. Is there a jiu-jitsu bias in that? Because I know you get down. I know you got a couple swords, a couple wins yourself. Is there a jiu-jitsu bias in picking Ortega there?
No, I'm more of a fan of the strikers, honestly, even though I do jiu-jitsu. They're just funner to watch, but I can't bet against T-City, man. He almost finished Alexander Volkanovski.
That's very true.
Yair Rodriguez. I think he's going to finish.
And to be honest,
Diego Lopez.
Diego just fought, and he almost lost to a guy on last minute.
Yes.
Although he's kind of a dog.
I'm 100% with Cristiano on this. I love T-City. I'm going Brian Ortega. He's been around the block before. He's been in world championship matches. Like he knows how to handle himself in the octagon against the best of the best. Diego Lopez, I like him. He's getting up there for sure. But this is his first thrown to the wolves kind of thing that Dana's given him, and I like Brian Ortega in this one.
Dan Ige again, but Dan Ige almost came back.
Got him. Yeah, he was whooping his ass in the last round.
I'm like, half hour's notice or something like that. It was crazy.
Oh yeah. Who you got?
I got a little. Ooh, that's tough. I'm gonna take Ortega. I'm not gonna bet this one, but I'm gonna take Ortega.
Okay.
Yeah, for that reason. All right, this one's kind of controversial. It's been controversial in the past. I thought Shevchenko won that draw per se the last time, but Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko. Who you got in that one?
I, too, think that Valentina Shevchenko won the draw the last time around, but that was a year ago now. Shevchenko's a year older. She's past 35, which doesn't bode well for the lighter weights and title pictures. But I got to go with Alexa Grasso. I just think the games might have passed Shevchenko by a little bit. I got to go with Grasso by unanimous decision.
Wow.
Dude, I'm with him. I'm tailing Cristiano. It's, Alexa Grasso's my girl. I like Alexa Grasso. I've been on her for a little while now, and she looks damn good doing it.
He's biased for a big ass.
I'm a little biased for sure, but I'm with you, Cristiano. I think Shevchenko, she's been in a lot of wars. She's been out there a lot, so I think it's Alexa's time to reign in that division for a little while here.
Yeah, real quick, go ahead.
Valentina Shevchenko might be the Aaron Rodgers of the UFC. We're about to find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out, man. I am not going to go against the bullet. She's a dog. She's one of the most dangerous women to walk the planet. And I know she's getting older, but even that last fight, it's not like, she was without it. And she was only like a year ago, too. So, I don't know. I got to go with the bullet, man. But I wouldn't be surprised. Usually in these situations, you never really see the old champ come back. We saw it with Izzy just recently. It broke my heart. But, well, I'm going to give you the opportunity to actually sell us on that one fight. You said Daniel Zubier versus Esteban. He's a Ribovics? I don't know how to say that one.
Ribovics.
Yeah, Ribovics.
Sell us on this one. Why are you excited about it?
I'm excited because it's two young unranked lightweights, and two young unranked lightweights always come to bang, and they are going to go at each other. It's going to be the fight of the night. I got to go Daniel Zellhuber by unanimous decision to take down Esteban Ribovics. They're both on win streaks right now, but I think Zellhuber's proven a bit more than Ribovics, so I got to go Zellhuber.
I like that, and I like that call of fight of the night, too, because like you said, when you get two young, hungry lightweights in there, they're trying to get those bonuses. They're trying to make sure they're on the main card again next time.
Like this.
They're going to go out there, and they're going to put everything they got into kicking the shit out of the guy across.
The UFC has shown if you have a name or following behind you, you're going to get the benefit of the doubt. It sounds bad, but you might get a little bit easier matchups. You get more money opportunities.
These guys got to earn it.
Yes. So if they put on a fight, that's a great point.
Trying to get that bonus while they're on the main card.
And I don't know either of these guys, to be honest with you, so I'm going to follow suit with Cristiano on that one. All right. This one I fought back and forth on. I can't decide. Merab versus Sean O'Malley. Merab's such a demon, bro. Cardio demon. You saw what he did to a guy that took Sean O'Malley. I wish they had overtime in MMA. That would have been a hell of a fight between he and Peter Yan. I think that one was overseas, wasn't it? In Abu Dhabi?
Yep.
I know it was one of those midday cards, but
Nah, it was in Vegas.
Is it Vegas?
Merab versus Yan. Vegas.
Was that like early day they fought though?
O'Malley versus Yan was in Dubai.
Yeah. No, I wish that one went to overtime. But Merab, the way he dominated Yan, the way he's dominated everybody, it's been crazy. Henry Cejudo is an Olympian gold medalist.
Henry Cejudo's
Merab took him down and was bragging to Dana White while doing it. It's the craziest stuff I've ever seen.
Henry Cejudo's
However, Sean O'Malley, that length in that division, and he's got power behind it too. He's very precise. Who you got in this one, man?
You say Merab's a cardio machine. Cardio will not help you when you're unconscious on the floor.
There we go.
I've not been more confident on one fight this whole card than Sean O'Malley.
Wow.
I love it. That's a bar. Cardio won't help you when you're knocked down on the floor. I'm with you. This, like, Sean O'Malley, he's quickly become one of my favorite fighters to watch in the UFC. The way his striking is outmatched is in the entire UFC, let alone just his division. It's impressive to watch him go out there, to use his length and his size to throw these punches from different angles that other bantamweights just can't even do. So it's hard to kind of prep for that in camp because it's just such weird arm angles that these punches come from. I got O'Malley by knockout. I think it's going to happen.
Listen,
and it's a get right.
I think Merab is, honestly, in this matchup, I believe he probably is the more, I can't even say that. More well-rounded.
O'Malley looks a lot better. The past couple fights, he's looked a lot more rounded.
Listen, I met O'Malley, got to hang out with him in Cleveland.
Oh.
Gave me the time of day.
Little flex.
Little flex.
Yeah.
No big deal. Might have shared a little blizzy or two, you know what I'm saying? No big deal. I gotta go with him. I gotta go with him. And that link might catch Merab by surprise. He's a little bit of a, like I said, he just goes. He's like the Energizer Bunny.
Well, I know Sean O'Malley personally.
Or else he would have been on the show as well. I don't know him. But I have a bias there, so I'm going to go with Sean O'Malley. Although, Merab, bro, I wouldn't be surprised. In dominant fashion.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
O'Malley's going to have to knock him out.
Make a pick, Easy. Make a pick.
I took Sean.
Okay.
I took Sugar Sean.
No, but I wouldn't be surprised.
But I wouldn't be surprised. If Sean, all right, how about this? Sean has to knock him out. I don't think Sean wins by decision.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, he does have to knock him out, and I think he will. Merab got wobbled by Henry Cejudo in that fight. If that was O'Malley wobbled, he would have put him out.
Yep.
All right, Cristiano, we appreciate you joining the show, man. You want to shout anything out you're doing? Shout what's going on in the life of Cristiano before we get you out here?
Not much, to be honest. Just kind of doing schoolwork, marketing projects. Unfortunately,
that sucks, man.
Stuff. It really does.
I hate school.
Cristiano, how long you been doing jiu-jitsu now?
2 years coming. Yeah, 2 years now. I started in September of 2022. So,
can you beat up Dad yet, or what?
What'd you say?
Can you beat up Dad yet, or what?
Yeah, I can. He ducks me. Oh, he ducks me. So many times. He always has an excuse.
What's the excuses?
He's got to fix the third furnace.
I don't have time for this. I got other stuff to do.
He's one of the busiest men in showbiz.
Hey, well, we had him on the show. The real man of the rural household, Cristiano. Shout out. Tell your dad, say what's up.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, tell Neil I said what's up. We'll do this again for sure. It was awesome.
Sir.
Thanks for joining the show, man.
Yep, thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Of course.
Let him cook.
Dude, Neil said the kid knows his stuff. He knows his stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hey.
And Neil shows me his matches when he goes. Dude,
yeah, he sends them to us. It's a group text, Spinny. Don't act cool.
He's so long, and like he gets around those guys in his weight division. That he said he kind of wants to do some UFC stuff. I told Neil to get him into kickboxing.
Yeah, we'll have to get him in there with Charles.
Jiu-jitsu and kickboxing would be that's money right there.
I agree.
But shout out to Cristiano. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. Tell us about the Boys and Girls Club.
The Boys and Girls Club joined the best youth football league in Metro Detroit. The best one they have to offer is the Boys and Girls Club of Southeastern Michigan's 3C Sports League. It offers youth ages 5 to 14 with 6 exciting teams to choose from in the locations of Detroit, Belleville, Highland Park, and East Point. All coaches are trained, certified, and undergo background checks. You can register for football or cheer at bgcsm.org. Equipment, meals, and transportation are included, all with the chance to play the championship at Ford Field for just $175.
$175?
$175. Wow. Put the youth back in youth sports with BGCSM 3C Sports.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
At Planet Fitness, you can get everything you need for just $1 down.
Try out Planet Fitness and dang, they got lots of equipment.
Not me getting a Planet Fitness membership just for the 24-hour perk.
Hey, y'all better get on these free fitness training sessions from Planet Fitness.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home?
Cheapest therapy I can find is Planet Fitness.
Join Planet Fitness today and get everything you need for just $1 down. $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends Thursday, July 18th.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Alarm, obviously customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night, and know that a Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Stay out.
And let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. DNT, ENT, the Woodward Sports Chat says, Raul Rosa, disrespect won't be tolerated. Didn't even mention it once the whole segment. You are correct, but
super undercover.
It's a lot.
And he's the ugliest person.
Such a lot. Oh, I definitely should have asked Baby Rule for Chee-wee-wee.
Between him and that Choose Rich guy, who's uglier?
Oof.
That's tough.
That is tough.
Those are like the two ugliest people.
I think we gotta
I've
come
ever
with
seen.
pictures for that one.
Yeah.
Remind us Monday.
Yeah.
I'll get them out to Chris. Or I can try to do it while we're
Why
on
does
live.
Jeff love that guy so much?
Chee-wee-wee. No, Raul Rosa, he fought my guy.
So are Valentina and O'Malley. Valentina and O'Malley are not nearly as ugly as Rosa.
No, who said that?
DNC. Oh, he's saying they're locks.
Oh,
I
I don't know,
those are
dude.
a lock.
I don't know if Malley's all lock. I went biased with that one. Marab's a demon. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought he was calling them ugly.
What the hell was I about to say? Oh, my boy Mondo.
I'll
Mondo
take a bullet for
Gutierrez.
Valentine.
When I first started my podcast, my first ever interview. We went. I saw him at Lights Out with Jamal Hill, by the way.
Yeah.
And I was like, this kid's a demon.
guy
Great
knows
grappling
everybody. He's
wrestler.
so cool.
So I followed him, and I was like, that's gonna be my first interview. So I asked him on, and so I've been following Mondo his whole career, and his shot in the UFC. Just closed shut by this fucking 18-year-old kid,
Yeah.
Raul Rosa. And I know Mondo's good. I've always thought Mondo's good. That's why I followed his career. So Rosa's the real deal. He's a demon.
That's fair.
Speaking of locks.
Lock. Absolute lock.
Spenny.
Yeah.
40-point favorite State.
They're 40-point favorite?
Oh
Yeah,
my
I think
God.
it's like 40 or something crazy.
they're playing
It's
Prairie
insane.
View.
We forgot to do campus course.
It's
didn't
all
we?
good. Just a quick one on State. I'll hit on Michigan real quick. Are you obviously you're
yeah, I'm
confident in this
confident.
game, but
I just wanna see-
they're minus 132 to win 6 games now. Let's go. Massive lock.
I don't think they
You
cover
feeling good
tomorrow.
about State?
I don't know if they cover tomorrow. But
What do you
they're
want
gonna-
to see them
I want to
improve
see Aiden
moving
Childs
forward?
not throw an interception. That's what I want to
Nice.
see out of the Prairie View game. I want to see Aiden Childs not throw an interception, and I'll be happy with that.
Hell yeah.
Obviously a win, but that's gonna happen.
He's fun to watch.
He is fun
Very.
to watch.
He's like
And Nick Marsh is a down.
I don't even know what. I guess
Is he a freshman?
Realistically,
Yes.
Michigan State could have the second
crazy.
best quarterback and second best wide receiver in the Big Ten next year.
Nick.
Surprised you didn't say first best.
I would say first best, but that's why I said
got you.
realistically.
Yeah. Okay.
As a homer, I'm saying first best, but that dude from Ohio State's a fucking.
Yeah.
DJ.
You are a Michigan fan. What do you think
And
of
so
Aiden
is
Childs so
Dylan
far?
Raiola.
Dude, I've been loving to see him. I'm happy that they have a quarterback you can watch and actually like be. It's
First
fun.
time,
It's
like,
fun to watch them. Like
Yeah.
for the first time in a long time. Like you can
yeah.
go to their
Connor
bar.
Cook was fun to watch, but that's a different type of fun to watch.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Like Connor Cook was fun to watch, but that's a different type of
The whole
fun
team
to
was
watch.
fun to watch. That
Yeah.
defense was amazing.
The defense was the best.
Yeah.
I'm excited
No fly
about
zone.
State moving forward, and as a Michigan fan, nervous for that matchup. Michigan's downward trend, State's upward right now, but
yeah.
Michigan's 22.5-point favorites against Arkansas State. That's telling of the program that you're in right now. 22.5-point favorites
Arkansas
only
State covers
against Arkansas. No, they don't. Well, they do if they keep starting Davis Warren
They're
out there. That's
gonna
basically
cover.
what I'm gonna say. They need to make the quarterback change. Go to Jaden Davis, true freshman. You got to start preparing for the future, and plus, I think he's the most talented quarterback on this roster.
What do you think the parlay odds is for Prairie View and Arkansas State to cover? Because I would like to know that.
Probably plus 250, something like that, plus 220. But it's I think this is gonna be the what? It's just a 2-leg parlay.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I saw you guys talk about Raiola earlier. Are you guys excited about what you've seen out of Dylan Raiola?
He's so good.
And are you guys
So
expecting them to hit 10 wins now? Shout out.
Yes.
That's a playoff.
What's their
team.
schedule like?
That
They
is a
got
playoff
Iowa,
team, man.
Wisconsin,
They got nobody.
OSU, and USC.
Yeah.
They got to go 2-2 in those games.
They can go 3-1
can
in
do
those
that.
games.
Yeah. We can do that.
If they go 2-2, they still hit 10 wins.
Yeah,
they
will.
go 2-2.
That's a good bet.
Let's
That was
go.
great.
Caleb, how you feeling
450
about college
loading.
football?
I'm rooting. Oh, about college football in general.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Well, first I was gonna say I think this is gonna be the ugliest get-right game we ever see for Michigan. They're gonna cover. They're gonna win like 34 to. Trying to do math here.
7.
Like 34 to 10, and they're gonna cover, but it's gonna look ugly. This I really don't think Michigan. I think they're a 7-win team. Huh?
Is that a get right if they ugly win against Arkansas?
Well, you're
State?
winning by 20 plus, so
Yeah,
I could call that a get right
That's
game.
fair.
But yeah, watching that game last Saturday, that team looks rough. I can't believe after that game they decided to give Sharon Moore the contract. It's like a
that was real. He didn't have a contract.
They signed him for like 9 weeks.
I think
he signed for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
They
I
had
think
a
it's like
handshake deal.
No, are you sure?
I'm just joking.
No, they gave him the actual like.
I was gonna say
What actually happened?
future.
They signed
contract.
it's
him
like
for a 5-year deal.
6 mil annually, I think.
Yes.
But what was the case beforehand?
He just didn't have a contract. He was just the coach of Michigan football, almost like a volunteer.
All right. Well,
What the fuck?
yeah,
Well,
it's shady.
I'll try to do
Dustin
some
May's like
research
that
on it
too,
for
I
you.
think, or something like that.
Yeah.
7 o'clock on a Friday. Let's kick them off.
That'll do it for us today. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure you smash the like button. For Easy, for Nick, for Caleb, for Chris, for Cristiano, for Chase, for me, Spencer. We're the heavyweights. We'll see you guys
Spencer.
tomorrow. Peace.
Go
Not tomorrow.
Me, Spencer.
Sunday.